Are we going?
Hey.
Wait,
Excuse me.
whoa. I'm not ready. Are we on yet?
I'm naked!
Oh,
Stop!
Jeez.
Wait! Stop! No!
Okay.
Stop! Go back! I'm naked. I can't.
What are you doing in here? I'm watching porn. Okay, on that note.
Okay, that got awkward.
So, last week with the party, they duked it out with Countess Sensuri, the Cloud Giant Duke, and took her, or Duchess, sorry, the Cloud Giant Duchess, and took her conch, whatever, of teleportation. But before teleporting to Maelstrom, they got a message from Fira that something was happening in Alt Hand that needed the party's immediate attention. So the party teleported to Waterdeep and made their way southwest to Alt Hand, where they ran into Fira again in the what appeared to be pretty ruined city of Alt Hand. It seemed like an attack had just recently happened. And Fira was talking with a elf in silver scale mail, along with a younger, quote unquote younger, hard to tell with elves, female elf. After going inside the sort of the royal homestead, I guess, you guys had a conversation. The male elf introduced himself as Kolth, and the female as Adriana, Queen Adriana of Alt Hand, and discussed the events that had happened in the past week. Apparently, your old Al, Frundonthar, had shown up in Alt Hand, demanding some kind of decrepit hand from Kolth. Kolth, turning it over in an attempt to end the suffering, turned it over to Frundonthar, where after Frundonthar transformed back into his glass staff form, lopped off his hand, and put the hand on. He put it to his wrist, and it immediately merged itself into his skin. And from there, Frundonthar apparently teleported out with Vork and just a few more remaining cultists. So, with that information, Kolth wished you all luck on your quest, being, understandable of adventuring. Wished you luck, and
Excuse me, sorry.
stated that he had some friends of his own to contact. After that interaction, you all teleported to Maelstrom, where you hear some haunting singing coming from above. Singing? Yes, singing. I thought I said ceiling for a second. Coming from above the staircase in front of you. Let me drop you on the map, sorry. So you guys have teleported in here. You can hear sort of the moving and rushing of water overhead. And you are in a sort of coolly blue-lit room with some gentle purple flooring.
Neat.
Alright.
So, what do you do?
Well, I guess we're here now.
Should we announce ourselves?
Now you're the only one who can speak giant.
Doesn't answer the question.
I can't see. Is it supposed to be dark?
It's like in a tiny little corner, but that is
It's actually more in the middle.
Yeah.
Zoom way out and you'll find it. It's very small.
I know. I see where I'm at. I'm saying,
Oh, you just don't see anything else.
like,
He's blind.
I have
'cause
dark
he's a
vision.
filthy human.
It looks. Is it supposed to be dark,
No.
or am I blind?
Well, no, because I don't have dark vision and I can see.
But you also might also be seen through stubs.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Sometimes that happens.
There should be light. I don't know why there isn't. always seems to be an issue.
I don't know why. Yeah, it gives me.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can see.
You can fight.
Shall we look around and a little bit first, or should we?
I mean, I could see stairs over here, right? And across the way.
Yes. And there is a pool across the room as well.
And there's also looks like a little nook down here. And another nook up
Yep.
there.
Well, there's a path here
And
and
there.
here and here.
So we got options.
I'm gonna step out into the room a bit.
You look around, and the wall is mostly covered in bioluminescent lichen, snails, starfish, stuff like that. Why are you going that way, Malracus?
My mouse is struggling apparently.
Malracus burrows into the wall.
You can move me back, please.
There are some tiny, harmless little crabs walking across the floor.
Do we hear any music?
You do. You hear music coming. Other than the singing? I mean, you hear organ.
Crabs.
Oh no, there's no crab rave intensifying in this room.
I'm disappointed.
But there is sort of a haunting organ and singing coming from up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
Boy, I guess there's life upstairs. We for sure find.
Yeah.
Yes, Brando, you are in, or you would assume you are. Yes.
Yes, we assume we're in the Storm King's lair.
Well, I guess. Wait, are these stairs like giant sized?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're about 5 feet tall.
An absolute pain to climb up.
Yes. It is much like the stairs in the Cloud Giant Castle.
I'd like to look down here.
Okay. You sort of look at it. It's a very small room with a steaming pool in it.
Does it smell bad in here?
No. It's just very steamy.
There's a star on one end of the hallway.
Because there is a statue there.
Ah. Is it of like a humanoid figure?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't say. There it is. There is a life-size stone statue of a female storm giant holding a harp and wearing a gown of purple coral.
So it's big.
It is big. It's a very big statue.
Big step.
And there are some doors to the south end of in the eastern hall.
Got some doors if we want to investigate here before climbing that mess. So they kind of gesture over to the stairs.
I mean, that BS.
I think if we end up investigating and we get caught, it'll be assumed that we are
Trespassing?
thieving? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they're gonna assume we're trespassing anyways.
I mean, we can shout up, say, hey.
But, I mean, I don't know if they'll be able to hear us over the organ.
It's just, do we really want to climb all the way up those stairs?
Yeah, I'm not necessarily looking forward to that.
Haven't used what?
That.
You mean bear?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, Winnie.
Bear could go up and investigate.
Winnie is huge.
Yeah, when you can't fly.
Yes, he can.
Oh. Not that they have seen, but
And we don't know that Winnie can fly.
He can do anything he wants.
Can he staple liquid water to a tree?
He says yes.
Staple liquid water to a tree.
Well, I guess. Do we send a bear up?
I could go up with you.
Stairs?
Yeah. I think you can fly. It's not gonna be that big of a pain. See what's up there.
I mean, I guess.
See if there's an actual person or if it's just enchantment.
I'm on board. Unless, Stubbs doesn't want to send Bear for some reason.
He's got
Wait,
stuff to
this-
bring him back if anything does happen.
Did Stubbs bring him back already?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We just haven't used him in a very long time. Alright. I can control Bear.
Okay. Well,
I don't have Bear, actually. I can just move him when he's on the thing.
there's nothing actually on this map of what's up the stairs. So I'm just going to assume that you guys sent Bear up.
Yes.
So, sending Bear up, I'm assuming that Stubbs is just going to be saying this aloud. So, when Bear first flies up, the music is definitely louder, and the room consists of 2 levels. There is a 15-foot high raised ledge that hugs the opposite end of the room, with ramps leading up to that. And there seems to be, on that wall, a gigantic crystal window. So you can faintly see the light and the water coming from on the other side of the window. And in front of the window seems to be a very gigantic crab with a lot of stuff coming out of him, coral growing out of his shells, and different colored nodules on the front of him. So yeah, and then there are 2 female storm giants in the room. One is singing, and one seems to be playing the crab.
It's my favorite
And-
instrument.
Watching them in the room, there is a cloud giant, a fire giant, a frost giant, and a stone giant.
No hill.
No hill. But yeah, that is what Bear sees immediately up the stairs.
They didn't get invited.
Or they might have, but then forgot.
They are hill giants.
They lost their invitation in the mail, and by lost an invitation in the mail, they mean
They ate it.
yeah. They can't read. They just ate the paper.
They hit the paper and got confused why it tasted bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there appears to be exits to the room to the northwest and to the south,
Northwest.
and another staircase in the room leading up.
Now, when you say they're playing the crab,
It would be much akin to an organ.
Weird. That makes
interesting.
less sense somehow.
Yeah.
I feel more confused.
You cannot tell the physics behind the crab organ.
Okay, I think we gotta go up there and see this.
I'm very intrigued.
Yeah,
Whole campaign on hold, have to figure out how the crab organ works.
I'd like to take 1 year in game to learn how to play the crab.
With enough time, you could figure out how to play the crab.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
It's the only song I know how to play. Anyway, so here's Crab Rave.
So anyway, here's Wonderwall.
So we have that up there. That is potentially magnificent, but also terrifying because there's a lot of giants up there.
Yep.
Or we have these rooms.
They didn't
these-
seem to notice Bear.
They are not actively paying attention to the stairwell, so no. Oh, one other thing. There are 2 storm giants right next to the exit of the stairwell.
Oh, that's good to know.
That is an important detail, sorry. They just appear to be standing guard.
And the other giants are basically watching this performance.
Correct.
Okay. It seems we have stumbled upon a concert of sorts, it sounds like.
So I feel like regardless of going up or staying down here, if we get caught, we're probably gonna get in some trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. We stumbled upon a gathering that we were not invited to.
Ow. What are you guys doing?
I bring Bear back to me.
Okay, Bear can flutter back down the stairwell to you.
Can he just boop
And-
it back?
Then I send him down this hallway.
Okay, you see exactly what Malrek has said.
Oh, that was all that stuff? Wait,
Yes,
what did Malrek say?
There's a big statue at the end of it, and there are 2 doors.
Are these doors like giant sized?
Good question. 1 sec.
I would assume most things here are giant-sized.
I would assume. But if these doors are for whatever reason small folk sized,
They are not precisely small folk sized, but they are also too small still for a giant.
Curious.
Huh.
It's somewhere. It's like a middle ground.
so it's probably like a 12-foot tall like door.
You can estimate probably 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
And 7 feet wide.
Bigger than a human door.
Bigger than a human door, but smaller than giant-sized doors.
So it's a Fira-sized door.
Yeah. It's still very big for Fira too, but
It still seems strange though that this is the
Storage closet?
this is the this is the conch from the cloud giant lady. Why?
I have a feeling that maybe all of them go to this symbol here. I doubt it's just the cloud giants that goes here.
Well, yes, but it's still they're all giants.
Why is there a smaller door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for their smaller compatriots that come along to just stay out of giant business. Like those bird folk that were with the Duchess. Do they come with on occasion? Pure speculation. I have no clue.
Yeah. I'm still curious to find out. Kind of want to go check that door out, to be honest.
Oh, and then move on over here. There's another statue with a big door.
yes, this statue depicts a male storm giant blowing a pink and blue conch shell. And there are much bigger doors next to this statue.
These are giant doors for sure.
Yeah.
So do we want to investigate down here?
I vote we go into the smaller doors and see what's going on with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
if nothing else, we get caught. Not gonna be able to squeeze in very easily.
Yeah, exactly. We have a good choke point.
Yeah, I guess that's a way to look at it.
Tactical advantage.
Acromentical.
Tactical.
Tentacle.
Yep. A tactical advantage.
Tentacles.
Tentacle advantage.
I mean, technically, I do have a tentacle advantage because I can summon tentacles.
I'm gonna walk down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing really happens. It's just, you hear the same water rustling.
Their washing machine. is
The
really
floor
loud.
is still slightly damp, so your boots sort of it's like walking in a very shallow puddle.
Splash, splash, splash.
Yep.
Splash.
This is splash. Splash, splash, it was taking a bath.
Shitty
Anyway.
specialty.
I'm gonna put my ear to the door. Do I hear anything on the other side?
Make a perception check.
Ka-choo.
No.
No.
Sounds pretty quiet.
I was gonna go to open it.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Because you have to try and reach it and then push it open. Okay. Yep. Cool. Totally open the door.
Oh,
I see. I
yes,
had the right idea.
bedrooms.
Tiny living quarters.
Yeah, this appears. Yeah, this room contains furnishings for medium and small creatures. 5 comfortable beds, a circular rug, a barrel of drinking water, an empty dresser, and an empty wardrobe.
See, that's probably what the other one is.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Bless the DM. I want to listen in at this other door, though.
Okay. We'll just use the same perception check. You do not hear anything from the other door.
I don't think they brought any guests. Can I just open it relatively easy as well, just to kind of check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically an exact mirror of the other room.
Yeah. So at least right now we're alone down here.
That's good. You said the giant statue has a pink and blue conch?
In the North Hall, yes.
Does this
The
giant statue look like anybody in particular or that I would recognize, or?
Not really. No, but it does look like a classic depiction of a storm giant.
Gotcha.
So I
Well,
guess
should we go upstairs or should we go?
or try to open
in
those
here?
massive ass doors? I think up the stairs is going to be a far easier solution.
Why don't we request an audience? So we don't just barge in to a room full of giants.
I feel like sending a message into one of their heads is arguably more jarring.
At least then they don't know we're here.
I
But
guess.
wouldn't they know that they'd have to have met us at some point?
They know we
Or-
have to be familiar with them.
Or at the
We're
very.
just people we haven't met.
But, I mean, a foreign voice in their head might raise some suspicions and alarms.
Well, so we're just walking into their concert.
Now we at least have a conch to show that we've earned the right to be here.
Right.
You can always throw the Duchess under the bus. She tried to kill us after all.
But we could do all that without having them see us here.
But then if they say, no thanks, we don't want to meet you, then it's going to get real awkward.
Yeah, just.
And then it's going to put us on the wrong footing with them. Probably even more than if we just sort of were like, hey, surprise! By the way, got this from Cloud Lady.
Okay, then try a middle ground. We don't request an audience. We say what you said about Lady, whatever her name was. We say that we have her conch, and that we will come to meet the Storm King. With information that might interest them.
You know, I don't hate that idea.
Then
Sure.
we shut the door down here so that if they go, oh no, we gotta watch or we stand on the teleportation circle, whatever you want to do. At least then, they're expecting us, and we're less likely to just get killed the moment we walk into the room.
Right? Storm Giants supposed to be like the reasonable sorts?
Sure, but Stubb said there were other kinds up there.
I mean, but
Fire
ordining's
giants.
still in effect, right?
Huh?
Ordining's still in effect, they gotta listen to the storms.
Sure, but
Yeah.
if they react first and we lose our heads, that's it.
Well, that just means Stubbs needs to stay downstairs.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I like the middle ground option.
The middle ground would be better, I think.
I'm just worried about these guys getting overly suspicious, and then we're trapped here.
I think we're
Is there-
trapped here no matter what. It's really, do we let
Yeah, I
them
don't know.
come in?
I don't think we can really get back out unless we just teleport out.
And we don't, yeah, we'd have to cast it for a minute.
All for it. And let's sending it.
Oh yeah, Brenda's not here. So what are we saying in the sending spell?
We are small folk. Wait, we are small folk who have news. We have. What's the cloud lady's name?
I believe I had it wrote down.
DM, could we get a refresher on the name of the cloud
Countess Sensori.
sensory? That is correct.
I
Down some.
feel like
Was
it takes up words and makes them less likely to like us if we just go straight out with we're small folk. We can just say, Lady Sensori attempted to dismantle the ordning. We have the conch and are coming to speak with the Storm King regarding, I don't know, restoring.
Wait, did she actually dismantle it though?
She wants
Yeah,
to.
You
me
guys
too.
were there. I wasn't.
She wants to. Yes, that is. She wants to be on top.
Yeah,
She
she
wanna
wants the
fix
cloud
the
giants to
ordning.
be on
Well-
top.
I feel like every giant wants to be on top.
Yes,
The
but
hill
she.
giants too.
We had information about fixing the ordning, and she had no interest in doing so.
So we say,
To be fair, we did provide the information. She did take it. She just didn't want us alive anymore.
Yeah. She just doesn't want to fix the ordning.
so we say,
Hey yo, we're here to
The-
fix the ordning.
The ordning is falling apart.
We need to talk to the Storm King to fix it.
Yeah.
Information. Do you think they know about? Did we know the blue dragon's name?
Yes.
Yes.
Rondonpar.
No.
That's the black one.
Imrith.
I know we
Sorry.
know it, but our characters know it too.
Yes.
Okay,
The oracle said it out loud.
I couldn't remember that.
At least I believe. Let me double check that.
Yes, because
Oh yeah,
I did
the
a history check.
desert of the Bane of the desert or something like that.
Yes.
I did a history check on it, and I recognized
Doom of the Desert.
Doom of the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So okay, so we say
Okay,
we have
so-
information about fixing the ordning and Emerith and yeah, that's it.
Did-
The Oracle sent us here.
What?
Yeah,
I think
sent
yeah,
by the
I
oracle
think
from
we should do the
Shaman.
oracle thing. Do we think that the Storm King knows that the ordning is messed up? Considering that he's actually in a concert right now with
I would sure hope
You
he does.
did not see a king of any kind in that concert.
Yeah, he's not in the room.
The only male storm giants you saw in that room, or Stubbs saw in the room, were guards right by the staircase.
This is, in theory, maybe a holding place until the Storm King comes. They are, this is the pre-meeting entertainment, so to speak.
Or maybe it's like a Phantom Menace situation, and one of the guards is the Storm King.
No, I'm not gonna say that that's the case.
okay,
Boy, it's
so
such a good plot.
Don't make fun of my
Ordering-
favorite Star Wars movie.
Is that really your
Ordering-
favorite Star Wars?
No.
Oh
It's
my
an
gosh.
objectively terrible movie.
I was about to end the stream, and
No, oh please, no. That's let it be on the record that no, it's not my favorite Star Wars movie. Whew.
AJ saw his life flash before his eyes.
that's
His favorite is
like
episode
Star
2.
Wars. What the? What?
His favorite is episode 2.
That's not even true.
I know.
However, there are some pretty good memes from episode 2. I will say.
Also, there's some pretty good Natalie Portman in episode 2.
Oh my gosh. Moving on.
Okay, anyway.
I'm writing it up. I'm writing it up right now.
Okay.
Ordering in danger. Oracle chose us to help. Countess, what's her face?
Sensori.
Sincere.
You don't have to
Sensiri.
spell it right.
Sensiri. Among those wishing.
Am I
to
doing sending?
disrupt.
Yes. We're
Okay.
trying to figure out the words.
Okay.
Who are you sending to?
Well,
That was
can-
also my question that I have. I don't know who.
Do I need to know their name or just that they exist?
Are you
I mean-
picking one of the guard storm giants? Are you picking the crab storm giant, the harp storm giant, one of the other giants?
I wasn't picking one of the band members. I was thinking one of the guards or someone that's not a
To a creature with which you are familiar.
Well, what's your
That is
ruling
not
on
your
that,
definition
Mia?
of familiar.
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah. We knew their name.
Yeah, yes. You've let me send to people where I just knew their name. But this case, I'm saying I know of the person, I just don't know their name.
Allow it.
Huh?
I'll allow it. Who are you sending to?
I'm thinking one of the guards.
I think that's a good idea. Choose the one on the right.
Why not the left?
I don't know.
Choose the right
Arbitrarily.
window.
Choose the right.
Because I like
The
picking
choice
things
has been
arbitrarily.
placed before you.
Wow.
Choose the right, Brandon.
I hate it here.
I agree.
Now, are we talking
Yeah, it's like fantastic.
stage right or Like-
You're right.
the guards' rights?
Or what about the going down the stairs? Which right?
No,
That's fine.
going up the stairs on the right.
It's up to
Okay.
Stubbs' interpretation. They can both be right.
Guard number 2.
Number 3! Number 3, my lord!
Alright, where's my message?
The message is in Discord. It's what I posted.
I thought we discussed that we're not going to request the audience. We're just going to say we are coming to speak about it or whatever.
You need to speak to
Alright.
the Storm King.
Yeah, we're I can change that. You
Be
don't need
more
to-
assertive.
No, I
Well,
could.
it's already here. It's like, oh, requesting audience. Oh, we're
Command to the
downstairs.
Yeah,
audience.
that's right. So arriving to discuss.
Listen,
There we go.
we're not asking to see Life's Manager. We're demanding to see
Alright.
Life's Manager.
We are coming to see the manager, whether they like it or not.
Alright. And I think of the guy.
Okay.
Ordering in danger. Oracle chose us to help. Sincerely among those wishing to disrupt. Arriving now to discuss. Oh, I said now.
That's all right.
It's fine. There's 18 words in the message. You have plenty of filler.
Everyone stand in the circle. Run.
I think if we
Yeah,
just
I
stand
got-
in the room, it'll be fine.
Well, to show like, oh hey, we just got here.
Oh, hey.
Yes. Hey, what great timing!
We just all have to jump at the same time when they come down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jump.
There is no response. And the music stops.
Well,
All right. I think that's our cue.
Right. That's
shall we
Wait,
start
timing.
trying to head upstairs, or should we
We
wait
did say
for them
arriving
come
now
down?
to discuss, so I guess
First, everyone jump. On 3.
I guess that's
why,
arriving
why
now.
are we jumping? Wait, why are we jumping?
Alright.
We're
Let's
here.
go.
Let's go.
It doesn't. We don't like plop in. It's not like
How do you know? Have you seen the other side of teleportation?
yes.
When?
Whitney's gonna have a hard time with this.
Haven't we seen somebody teleport?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
push Winnie through. Somebody pull the other side.
I.
Is she bigger than a giant?
I think maybe we leave Winnie
Or we just turn Winnie, just kind of like slightly angle it, and then you go straight
Pivot?
this way.
If Winnie stands up on her hind legs,
All right, yeah, just become bipedal. Pedal.
yeah,
Mm,
You got this, Winnie.
And when he sort of like sidesteps through the doorframe
There you go. That's a good Albert.
and goes back down to all fours and just.
Is she bigger than a giant?
No, they're 15.
wide.
But they're wide.
Yeah.
Winnie's wide.
Yeah.
Is she wider than a giant?
She's got a dumpy on her.
I don't ever.
There's a dump truck on the owlbear.
Yeah.
That owlbear dumpy.
Anyways,
Okay.
can you teleport us to the top? Unless
Yes,
there's something
I can.
that stopped us from getting
Can you
there.
teleport us out of this conversation right now?
That's basically what I said. Oh my gosh, dude. Zach is being a menace. No,
it.
he's right there.
How about hip?
He is
Imagine
right-
a physical.
Yeah.
Right in her face, man. There is no hiding this one.
Alright, can you guys see okay?
No, I'm
Nope,
still
I
in the
haven't,
same
I haven't, I
stairwell.
haven't moved you those yet. There.
Wow. Wow.
Unfortunately,
See, now.
it still says there's no lighting in this room.
We come in peace.
Do you want me to
I
speak
think
to
it's because you're in the
giant?
stairwell.
There, and now they can see me. And
Okay, I
someone
guess
standing on top of
I'm.
me.
Well, you're also like the same height as the stairs.
Yeah, we come in peace.
Okay.
Who said that?
And then I
Have you
climb
seen
up to
the
the top of the
giant, or you
step.
just-
There we
okay,
go.
okay,
Now
sorry.
he sees me.
Just come on, Winnie.
Now he sees me. Now they see me. Hello?
Look at me now.
Are they not talking to us?
They see you, though they don't say anything.
Oh man, look at that crab. Look at that crab up there.
Big
May-
crab.
It
Maybe.
is a very glorious looking crab.
Oh my gosh. It's
Shiny.
Do these look like the conches we have, or the conch we have?
No.
Those are
They
way
are
bigger.
Very,
huge.
very
I
big.
have no idea how big the one we have is.
It's
I mean,
like
20
2 feet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
20
cool.
inches.
But
It-
okay.
yeah. These are like seats, I think, right? Like,
Yes. Yeah, it's bench seating.
Oh, cool. Okay.
May we enter?
Yeah, maybe let the giant person.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna step back down then, and I go back
translate.
down.
He jumps down a step.
Takes a d6 fall damage.
It's less than 10 feet.
Falls.
It's 5 feet.
But it's for a
We
dwarf.
discussed
though.
this. Yeah, but it's 5 feet. It's like me falling as high as I am tall.
That hurts.
Not if you know how to land right.
Do you know how to land right?
Heck yeah.
He's like, parkour! Now the tuck and roll rolls off the next step.
Falls back down the stairs.
Yeah, that would actually
For
probably.
5 feet, you just need to make sure to bend the knees. I don't think you need to go full parkour.
The entire time, it's angry dwarf mumbling.
Sir, can I see? Can Aorna see over here?
Over
Can she
where?
actually?
Yeah, there's a bit of lighting could line up over there.
I'm thinking no. I think it, but I just wanted to make sure.
Like, is it dark? Or are you
This
highlighting-
whole room's well lit,
It's well lit.
so
I
you
just
should
wanted
be
to
able
know.
to see it.
Okay,
Yeah, we
if like
can see
like this corner's not actually obstructing. It's not like
You can see it like
him before. Great.
this is your line of sight. So you can see a hill giant way over yonder.
okay. Oh, there's the hell giants.
The Oracle of Onum has sent us here. We come in peace, just wishing to speak with the Storm King. I say all that in giant.
One sec.
Beautiful language.
Gotta roll noises.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Oh, they say, is it Jabba now?
Yeah, it's just Huttese.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we just go to the Storm King is just Jabba the Hutt. Like, oh,
This
nice.
whole time.
The stone giant seems shocked when you mention the oracle. And the storm giant on the left, sort of way over there on the left of the hulking crab, the one who was singing, speaks up. Well, do tell us what the ordning said, or the oracle said.
We had to get.
I don't feel comfortable talking about it without the king here.
You will talk about it to his daughter.
My lady, they know nothing of giant culture.
They should learn if they enter our keep.
Our apologies, madam. We mean no ill will.
Perhaps we should speak in a more private setting, as this is news that is certainly worthy of your ears, but I'm not sure if you'd wish to have everyone know.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm not good at these anymore. Cool.
Sorry, there's a big block of text I have to read. One sec.
Yeah, no problem. Do what you gotta do.
I believe you can say it here.
Very well. As you wish. Meredith is trying to remember what the oracle has said.
They said we had to go root out the evil in his court.
Yeah.
In Hecaton's court.
We fear that there's danger here within Hecaton's court, and we wish nothing more than to see the ordning set right. Protected. Unfortunately, we cannot consult more with the oracle, as the danger's already spreading. And
Evidently, you are here.
We are not enemies, though, my lady.
Tell that to our dead mother.
Do I know anything about the Storm Queen?
History check.
Add advantage, because it's giants.
Would I know anything about the Storm Queen?
Roll a history check. Not an advantage.
Because they're not your favorite enemy.
Uh,
But you are a lot smarter than I am.
I
so-
can't. Excuse you. I'm allowed to be racist if I want to. Thank you very much.
You and Stubbs are the only ones allowed to be racist. Yeah,
Here you
you're
go,
racist.
JJ.
Finally! Oh my gosh! This is the first one I've made all campaign.
Hey,
Thank
it
you.
mattered, though. Hopefully.
Oh,
You-
and
you-
it was clutch.
You would both know that it was that the Storm royalty was King Hecaton and Queen Neri, with their daughters Moran, Nim, and Sarissa. However, you have heard no news of Queen Neri being dead,
Okay.
which either means it hasn't happened or it's very recent.
Okay. Wait, what was her name? No, Neri was the daughter.
No, Neri, Queen Neri.
Oh, Queen Neri. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thanks.
I'll put the names in chat.
I apologize. We knew nothing of Queen Neri's death. But I can assure you that we are not here as a danger.
Make another persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse.
It is.
The one who's been speaking seems to be getting more and more irate, whereas the other one seems to be giving sort of a cold, condescending smile to all of you.
Our goal here is simple. We want to fix the ordning. I feel like that's best for all of giant kind. Would the storm giants agree?
Not even all giant kind, but small folk kind as well.
Keeps chaos from ramping out.
Yeah.
So we want only to fix that. And unfortunately, that requires us to have to kind of help talk to you to get the Oracle's messages to you. That's all we're trying to do. I mean, unfortunately, Duchess Asiri is her name.
Sansuri.
Sansiri was seeking to use this chaos to usurp you. So I think
And rise up the ordering.
well, we stopped her in an attempt to fix it.
The male storm or cloud giant in the room looks uncomfortable.
Can I see what the other giants are currently doing?
The frost giant and the fire giant have made no real change in posture. The stone giant still seems kind of guarded, but is listening intently, whereas the cloud giant now seems uncomfortable at discussion of Countess Sansuri.
How are the girls or the women, the storm princesses?
Not happy.
One seems irate, one seems to be still giving a cold, condescending smile.
And also, unfortunately, with this arrangement, if we don't talk to them, I don't exactly know how we plan on leaving. So, best way to get rid of us, and let's go talk to King Hecatan.
King Hecatan is not here.
Oh. Well, if we may ask, where might we find him?
Don't know. He went looking for the small folk who killed our mother, and now he's gone.
Huh.
If I may ask, what happened with your mother?
My mother is stupidly fond of small folk, and it got her killed. We don't know exactly what. We found her body on an island. Bloodied, cut, torn.
Which island would this be? Where was it located?
I fail to see why that is important.
I mean, if it's far north, far south, there could have been other beasts or monsters.
The wounds on her were too small to be of a beast or monster of the sea.
Fair.
I offer my sincerest regrets in hearing about your mother. But we believe that attack may be connected with what is going on, and wish to potentially bring justice to your family as well.
Um,
Your
The-
family's. Oh, sorry.
the stone giant will actually go to speak up and then look at the one who's been speaking, and then sort of just averts his eyes and looks back down.
Sir, do you have any ideas about what could have happened to her?
Who are you talking this to?
The
Hard.
one who was like averting his eyes.
I know nothing of the queen or king's disappearance.
Insight check?
Roll an insight check.
Nice.
Okay.
He seems to be telling the truth. He seems to be honest.
Looks like you were about to say something. Thought better of it.
It is not my place to say.
Well, if the
Regardless.
ordning is breaking, it might just be.
I believe that the royal family's well-being and safety is key to maintaining the ordning's structure and balance. We believe in restoring that balance, thus we believe in the safety and the well-being of your family.
Roll a persuasion check.
Please. Please! I'm a bard!
Nice.
Thank you!
Because again, that's where we're gonna end the session, guys. Cause
Yeah, wrap it up. We're done here, boys. Let's go.
No, I am purposely trying to avoid a confrontation here. Because this would not end well.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
we would
absolutely
die.
not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have the choke point. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
We have the jump point. It's over, Anakin.
they even get into the stairwell.
It's over, Bananakin.
I have the pie ground.
Pie.
As long as the pie ground isn't square shaped.
No,
Or out of just the vein middle.
don't.
Too soon.
Moment of silence for that pie.
Guys are monsters.
No, not you guys. Ashley. Ashley
You
is
guys
the
are
monster.
bringing up my trauma!
What?
Are you talking
What
about
did
the
I do?
square piece out of the pie?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty messed up. I saw the aftermath. It was
It was awful.
it was not pretty.
Now I'm gonna have to put a content warning on this video when I post it
Hey,
to YouTube.
For some
Yeah,
reason, I did
sure,
not
sure.
think you were going to say content.
A pie tent?
Yes.
Contact?
Miran, sorry, you don't know her name. The one who's been speaking will look to this sword giant over here on the left and will nod to him, and he will turn and leave. Very well. We will see if Sarissa is accepting an audience today.
Oh, is she the kind
So
of
is the
ruler and...
daughter? One of the other daughters?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll an insight check, actually.
Bam! Dang.
Flash
Hey,
of
good.
genius.
Today is good.
Okay. At the mention that of Sarissa being the royalty, Moran seems, or the one who is speaking, whatever, Moran, seems very jealous.
That's the one that's
In fact,
giving the
with
weird
your
smile.
with your 30 history check, you would know that Moran is the oldest. Sarissa is the youngest.
Okay, so Moran is the one that is giving us the weird smile.
Moran is the one who seems angry.
Yeah, Miran's the
Okay.
one who's been talking to
This other one is giving you the condescending smile.
Got it.
And that'd be Nim.
Okay, I understand now. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the age goes Moran, Nim, and Sarissa. I almost said Sansuri. Sarissa.
So,
Plot twist.
yeah.
Quite the plot twist.
That's why they're mad at us.
Just beats
We don't-
crap out of the ruler.
I would just like to say I was not there.
So I guess Sarissa is the ruler in power until
Acting
Hecatan
ruler.
gets back.
Yes. Seems so.
So you guys just sort of awkwardly stand there for a few minutes, and eventually the storm giant will come back out and will announce that Sarissa is going to accept an audience.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
And Miran seems to be actively fighting anger.
I'm just gonna like bow, and then just kind of start walking over to the storm giant.
Yeah, so I'll start heading. Are they like pointing us in that direction, I guess?
Not explicitly, but the storm giant does turn to you, and just sort of watches you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading that way, and on the way in, I'm just gonna start whispering to whoever's closest to me. That's not Fira, about the situation that I suspect is going on. I'll give them the history, like a brief rundown of the family, just the names and the ages. And
So, who are you telling this to?
probably like Malarakis.
Okay.
Whisper to him and tell him that I think that the oldest, the one we were talking to, it looks, at least, could I tell that was the oldest one? Did she look older at all?
Sure.
Okay. I suspect that the one we were talking to is the oldest, and it seems that the youngest has the power here.
Yeah, that's why she's so miffed.
Yeah. I'd be careful around her. Well, to be honest, both of them.
I'd be careful around everybody in that room.
Well, obviously, yes, but particularly around them.
Winnie will sort of again stand up on their hind legs and just sort of and go through the door, and then back on all fours and pop a little bit, and then keep walking.
Good job. Pat Winnie on the back.
So I'm just going to pull you guys there. You can stop moving your toes.
I was just waiting for something to go wrong.
Burp. Nothing goes wrong. They just watch you leave. And the hill giants, are you around the corner? There are two hill giants holding open two very large doors.
They got the
And as soon as you are through the doors, they shut them.
Okay.
One-way ticket.
So, you enter the room, and it's like a very big amphitheater. There is a sort of three thrones across the gigantic pool in the center. One is much bigger and more lavish than the other two. In fact, it almost appears as if it is sort of hovering just above the floor. And there are 4 blue dragon skulls mounted to the corners of the chair.
Oh, wicked.
So there are some bleachers in the back, sort of overlooking the room, with a large sort of water pool, which actually appears to be sort of a vortex leading down. Facing you guys are the 3 thrones. And there appears to be sort of an older male storm giant to the right, a very young female storm giant on the floating throne, and a pale blue-skinned storm giant female with sort of a weird crown going on, where she's got they've got fins in the back, and then it comes to a point near the front of the forehead and goes up.
As we enter in, I'll do a small bow.
Now,
Thank you for accepting our audience.
Thank you for coming peacefully.
we try.
Like I said earlier, we bear no ill will to your family.
Well, I am glad to hear it. If you don't mind my asking, why are you here?
Okay.
That's an excellent question.
Well, we'll repeat it. The Oracle sent us to help fix the Ordning, and the way the Oracle told us to do that is to root out the evil within Hecaton's court. Hecaton's not here, but I guess it would now be Sarissa's court.
At the mention that Hecaton is not there, Sarissa sort of like drops her eyes and fidgets uncomfortably in her throne.
I don't mean to offend. I'm very sorry.
Insight check?
Roll an insight check.
I want to know if she's like hiding the fact that he's here and is awkwardly like trying to protect him, or if she's like.
She appears. You guys would know what this looks like. You have seen it in Skender's Daughters. She is in mourning.
Sad.
But it is a resentful mourning. Almost like she does not 100% believe that he is gone.
Very, very sorry. Didn't mean to upset you at all.
It is alright. I understand.
But we are here to try to fix what's going on.
Well, I know not of any evil in my father's court. This is my uncle Uthor. She gestures to the male on the right side.
The uncle.
He has been watching us since we were small children, and this is my advisor, Lady Imarith, gesturing to the storm giant on the left.
Wait,
What?
Wait a minute.
Seth tries his best not to look absolutely shocked.
As you guys focus on the storm giant on the left, you can notice that her crown seems very similar to the horn on a blue dragon.
Yeah, no, yeah, it doesn't have anything sort of. I'm just gonna focus my awareness and use a primeval awareness.
Okay, there's definitely dragons and giants within a mile. Or I guess there are definitely dragons within a mile, yes.
Okay.
Is there anybody in your court, or in at least your court, maybe not your father's, but yours now, that you would consider to be an evil within it? Kind of glancing over at the advisor.
There is sort of a look of recognition on Imarith's face, and there's sort of this, oh crap. I mean, no.
Oh.
Ever since, no. And Imarith will sort of lean over to Sarissa and whisper something to Sarissa. And Sarissa will sort of like move her hand in like a calm down manner to Imarith. and turn her attention back to you guys.
How do you just really casually mention that your advisor's a dragon?
Do you have a bathroom that we can use?
There's the vortex in the middle.
You just drop trout.
Please do not relieve yourself in
I-
the vortex in the middle of this room.
Do you have another room that I could relieve myself in? I'm so sorry. It's been a long journey.
Downstairs, near the guest quarters,
Okay.
where you entered.
Okay. Yep. I'll be back. Just number one. See
I
you guys.
just
The-
everybody
the
just looks
doors are-
super confused. Like
I'm
what?
pretty sure those are walls, Meredith.
I thought they were stairs.
No,
No.
it's
No, they're amphitheater seating, basically.
Yeah.
That large half circle in the center, that's a tunnel that leads under the seating. That's the way you came in.
Okay. Well, I'll just start to go to the bathroom.
well, your uncle, is he acting as an advisor to you as well? Or
He is less of my advisor and more the garrison manager here.
Sure.
does he know of any potential, like, threats to the ordning within your court? Or at least within your guards?
She sort of turns to Uthor, and Uthor will sort of like look at her and shrug. I knew no evil in Hecaton's time.
Was your advisor a part of Hecaton's court, or is this new for you? I'm just curious. Just trying to piece everything together.
Imrith has been around for a number of years. She recently stepped up to be Censor's advisor at the passing of Queen Neri.
Ah.
You would say that the guard is trustworthy then?
The Storm Giant guards?
Yes.
Yes. I've raised them since they were boys.
Good. I'm sure they will be a great asset.
You know, one of our
What? Puny folk.
in one of our
Safe. The guard.
in one of our in one of our visits to the Oracle, we met upon some very dangerous circumstances.
We'd love to go back and ask the Oracle for any other advice, but we were attacked by a blue dragon there.
Dragon burst their way through, and unfortunately, we lost a friend as he sacrificed himself to make sure that we could escape.
Yeah.
I am
So I
sorry
guess-
to hear that.
So really, the only way to do what the Oracle says is really just hang out and investigate, and I really don't want to do that, but I just don't know what else to do other than ask questions and ask around and look.
DM, did we... You said that we knew the dragon upon seeing them, right? Like when in the cave, like we knew what their name was.
The Oracle
Or-
announced
No.
their name was Imarith, yes.
The Oracle, yeah.
But none of you knew a reputation of Imarith except for Seth.
And I knew the nickname, the Scourge of the Desert, correct?
Doom of the Desert.
Doom of the Desert.
of the
Alliterations.
Desert.
Doom of the Desert.
Does anybody... Does the nickname Doom of the Desert ring a bell to anybody?
I can't say it does. There aren't very many deserts around here.
We are underwater, presume.
Astute observation.
It's what I'm good at. Perception. One of my weak skills.
It's what I'm bad at.
But I'm really asking is our best bet. But also, like, this beast that attacked us, the Oracle did tell us its name. Doom of the Desert's one of them. Imarith happens to be another one, which is really an odd coincidence.
Yes. We've never met, correct? And I gesture at Imarith.
I cannot recall seeing you before, no.
I bet you might think all small folk look the same, though, so I guess.
I mean, you are very similar, yes.
That's a bit,
Would you not say the same to an ant?
that's a bit racist, I'm not gonna lie.
Bit of a generalization. And a bit hateful, to be quite honest.
And there are actually many different types of ants. Many different species of ants.
And I'm aware that there are many different species of smallfolk.
Yes.
And should I choose to scrutinize, yes, I can understand the difference. At a glance, you all look the same.
Scrutinize then.
Well, I can tell you're an Eladrin with parental issues. I can tell that the human is a wannabe adventurer. I can tell the dwarf is a very competent spellcaster.
Wow, she's good.
The tiefling is a tiefling.
Okay, that's hateful.
And the Fearbold, a runaway? Perhaps with relations to Frost Giant.
Do I know if blue dragons have, like, mind-reading abilities?
Roll an Arcana check.
I doubt it. She said it was just a tiefling.
That's true. Dang, I'm rolling good tonight.
I mean, it's not something you've heard of before.
Okay. Your observational skills are quite astute. I'll give you that.
Quite. Has since Sarissa reacted to any of this, like, just interrogation?
Sansuri's not here. Sarissa seems to be pausing for a second and sort of thinking.
As much as I'm loving talking to you, Imarith did come here to talk to Sarissa, so I'm just trying to help figure out what we need to do to help fix everything.
Well, you are the ones who asked me questions.
No,
So,
that's fair.
I was meaning this was just a nice way of just ending our conversation, is really what it was.
Imarith seems to be sort of like moving her hands in a way of just like sort of like how you do when you just need to fidget to not do something stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be polite as well.
I'm
That's
doing
all.
the same movements with my hands.
Where are you?
I came back. Lovely bathroom.
Is the toilet really tall?
The toilet was huge. It was really more of like a balancing act, but
You said sit on the rim.
That's
probably.
too much information for us. Fear, I'd like to remind you that you are in the presence of royalty. Just try to keep it a little classy.
It is all right.
Apologize for our...
I understand our toilets are not exactly the best sized for small folk.
I'm just not used to accommodating us. That's perfectly fine.
I'm just gonna whisper to Fear and be like, did you do something?
what would I have done?
Literally anything.
Some fiery Taco Bell poops.
Are you
Listen, if
asking
you have
for a
fiery Taco
description?
Bell tubes,
Yes. Tell me the consistency.
It
Dr.
is
Pell?
tea. I told you I only had to go number 1.
how hydrated?
Color. How hydrated are you?
Not
Have you
very.
been?
If you are interested pursuing fixing the ordning, my mother was killed a few months ago.
Wait, you broke out. What did you say? Who was killed?
Is her mother.
Okay.
My mother was killed a few months ago, and she would journey to a cluster of islands known as the Red Rocks there and meet with some small folk, and she would occasionally take me with her. However, one time she went alone and did not return. Uthor here went and found her bloodied, cut, torn body, and after that, my father went into a rage. I did my best to calm him down, in which he seemed level-headed and seemed to wish to pursue an audience with small folk to figure out what truly happened to my mother. However, he is now missing. Most believe he is dead. I refuse to acknowledge such a fate. However, near my mother's corpse, Uthor found what appeared to be a coin. It's as best a lead as we have. I presume it may have been accidentally dropped by one of my mother's assassins.
Maybe trace it. Seth is an excellent artist.
Well, she sort of reaches into a pocket and flicks the coin over. And it just sort of like, it hits the ground on the other side of the pool and rolls around at your guys' feet. It is not made of metal. In fact, it makes sort of a dull wooden like clatter as it reaches the other side of the pool and rolls to your guys' feet.
How big is this coin?
It's smaller than a gold piece.
Oh, so it's tiny for them.
Yes.
So this is less of a coin and more of like a wood chunk.
It's circular.
It is circular, and I'm trying to see because I thought there was a handout for it, but I guess not. Let me see if I can find the. Yeah, there we go. Wait, maybe I don't want to do that yet. One sec. I'm just going to put it in the Discord chat because I am afraid of revealing too much to you guys.
I should not have said that.
That is what you see.
It's got a duck on it.
Of course.
Goose.
He's sending us on a wild
Good.
goose chase.
Ah!
Okay, Meredith said that, not if
Everyone dies.
That's
It's the cult of
fine,
the
I'm
goose.
fine with my character.
I know not where this coin token chip came from, but it's as good as a lead if as we have.
I will sketch it in my book.
You may take it with you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sweet, cool goose coin.
Oop.
It's one
Snoot?
goose puck. Goose puck.
This doesn't look, recognizable or anything to me, right?
No. You have no real clue what's going on with it.
I mean, perhaps somebody back on the mainland knows.
I'm sure, yeah, there's somebody we could ask about it.
Don't you know a guy?
Oh.
I should know a guy.
I encourage you to ask about and try and figure out where it came from, but I unfortunately have no leads for you.
Where is the island that your mother would visit?
1 second.
You said it was the Red Rock Isles?
Just the Red Rocks.
The Red Rocks.
They are to the northeast, near the coast, between Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
Okay. Good to know. Well,
We thank you for this lead.
yes. I think
Figure out
We
what
will.
happened.
investigate.
Well, I wish you luck, though I know not the evil you speak of here in the court.
Now, hopefully, sussing this out would help us find it.
In the meantime, stay safe.
I will do my best. You too, small folk.
Thank you.
I'll do
How do we
little
leave?
bow.
Oh, that's a good point. She will sort of, so the throne will sort of levitate to the ground, and she will stand up, and she will say, "Follow me," and she will go down the hall and to the left. And she simply asks, "Where is it you wish to go?"
Oh, everybody knows my favorite place is Yortar.
How about let's go to Waterdeep so we're closer to the Red Rocks?
But Yortar.
Wait, okay, time out. When we left to go investigate the Cloud Giant's castle, we left from Waterdeep, right?
You left from Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. And you said the Red Rocks were
On the coast between Waterdeep and Neverwinter. Though they are closer to Waterdeep.
I say we
He
go
has
to
your
Waterdeep.
friend with at the university. Is that Waterdeep?
I believe so.
Just checking with him.
Worth a shot.
You never want to go where I want to go.
We went to Yartar already.
Yeah, but things happened. Looking over at Fira, so I couldn't get to explore.
What do you mean explore? We've explored Yartar plenty.
No, there's so much more to Yortar, such as that sweet, sweet red eye.
Let's go to Waterdeep.
Perhaps you can find a red eye there.
It's not the same as Yortar. What red eye?
Anyway,
Have you tried a different red eye?
No. I just know where to get it in Yortar, that's it.
Well, alright. I wish you luck, small folk. And I hope you find my father. For he is much better equipped for this job than I.
I don't know.
We shall see.
I think you're doing okay. You're in a rough spot right now, but you're still holding it together.
That means the facade is working.
Hey, we got this saying, fake it
I
till you
believe
make
in
it.
you. This small folk believes in you.
Good. Anyways,
Confidence.
good luck. And she will sort of cast a spell, and you all will be teleported to the dock ward within Waterdeep.
Oh, wow. That's convenient.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
sorry, I accidentally turned up the volume on that instead of
Turning it off.
hitting the X. Yeah.
It's very windy in Waterdeep.
Alright.
Ocean breeze.
I love an ocean breeze.
I did also mark the red rocks on your map.
Ah, nice.
All right. I'm going to go to the university.
How long are you guys spending here in Waterdeep?
Well, let's see how long it takes us to find some answers.
So my first instinct is to see if the professor knows anything, and if he doesn't, then find a boat to go to the Isles.
Why don't we ask
Red
around
Rocks.
here for a little while? Maybe somebody's got to know here. At least have a clue.
Stubbs, do you know anyone? You're another book guy. Oh, he's not here.
I'm here-ish. So, what?
Do you know anyone that could help? You guys are both book people.
With my... Wait, don't I have that? Don't I have the thing that, like, lets me know where to find out something?
It's the sage background.
So I will say there is a specific mechanic to identifying where this chip came from, and it is contingent on how many days you guys are spending here.
Do I recognize that much?
None of you recognize where the coin has come from.
You know, I am staying because I am researching, but I don't know how long. Because I don't know how long it'll take me to find answers.
Yeah,
All
this is
right,
this is a very chicken and egg sort of conversation that
Yeah.
we're having here.
And I say we just hang out here for like 5 days. Call it good.
2 days.
A week. Call it even.
Probably like a week.
Isn't this where the
Is there a good
the
college or
statue
library?
is?
I mean, there's the College of Waterdeep.
Yeah, okay. So I'd probably go to the College of Waterdeep.
Okay,
The inn formerly known as the Purple Storm is in Waterdeep.
that is true.
Let's stay until we can stay in all the rooms. See what other
Yeah.
creepy wax statues they've got here.
Oh gosh. I hate this
At
already.
least
Yeah,
two
me
of the
too.
names that I know of. So there's that. There's at least 2 more days. Midnight.
So I'll drop my stuff off at the inn. See if any of those rooms are available. And then we'll go to
Okay,
college.
what is it the Valkyria suite?
Yeah. We've already
Okay.
stayed there.
With that room, it was quite nice.
Well, you can stay there.
I want to see the other rooms.
Fair enough. If that one was cool, maybe there's even cooler ones.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Anyways, so we've got a few people heading to the college. Is just everyone going to the college, or
We're in the dock ward. I'd probably try and talk to some people there too. See if anyone there recognizes the coin since it's from like islands. Maybe water people have seen it.
okay? So Fira's asking around the dock ward. Seth and Stubbs are heading to the college. Mal, Aorna, what are you guys doing?
I'm also going to the college, but not for the coin. I have questions of my own.
I'm trying to
That's
remember
ominous.
I'm trying to remember
Where's
if I said that my parents were, or if my family was here or not.
I don't think you did.
What? A couple?
Just start roaming the streets. See if you find them.
Ma!
Help.
Brother!
Alright, so in that case, I need everyone who is actively researching about the coin to mark off 10 gold pieces and
We'll
make
be able to do that anyway.
make an investigation check.
Okay.
Hey, gold pieces. It's a fortune.
I'm
Yeah, I
bad at
have-
investigation, and I'm by myself. We sent all the people who are good at investigation in different directions.
Would
Oh,
I
got
be
it.
considered doing the investigation?
I mean, were you going to the college to research
Well,
about the coin?
I was going to talk to the professor about it.
I was gonna go research the coin.
Okay. You would know the professor is only a professor of ancient civilizations.
Maybe he knows the guy.
That's true. You can make an investigation check if you wish.
Nice.
Okay. Well, okay, you guys blow it out of the water with your investigation checks. So, you guys do find out where it's from. However, we will go over that in a bit, because... Malakis, you have your own questions?
Yes. I want to go find somebody who I can ask about, like, magical items.
About magical items?
Yes.
I mean, there are shops around, but are you going to the college to ask people about magic items?
Yes. Because
Like-
it's more of like a theoretical question than like an actual, like, oh, is this how this works?
Okay, no, that's Neverwinter. Are you asking about, like, the creation, the history of...
More history.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Could you?
Yeah, you can certainly find someone who's all about the history of Arcana and stuff like that.
I want to ask about the decrepit hand.
Okay, you can ask someone about, like, hey, is there a decrepit hand and ancient history and stuff like that? Which is a very suspicious question, or just a very suspicious line of questioning. So I'm also going to need you to make either a deception or a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Flash of genius, just to double check.
Okay, that's fair. So, yeah, they will talk about how there is sort of an ancient tale about a lich from many centuries ago, who attempted to ascend to godhood, but was betrayed by his right-hand man. And the lich, known as Vecna, the only pieces that people found remaining, or so the tale goes, were his eye and his left hand.
Okay.
That is all speculation and tale. There is no confirmation upon whether or not that actually happened.
Or if it even truly exists.
Correct.
Alright. Also, depending on how long this takes, I do want to ask other things. Specifically, I want to find somebody who is about planar stuff, specifically the Nine Hells.
Okay.
I want to ask about Turnazan.
Okay. Roll me another investigation check, but with advantage. Just because you're natural 20. Roll another natural 20, coward.
Bet. Ah, damn.
Almost.
What if I
This is Austin we're talking about. He's the only person that has done that.
That's true. You can find someone who is knowledgeable on planar interactions and stuff like that. Though there's no real explicit lore on a Turnazan.
okay.
But many devils make deals for promises of knowledge or stuff like that.
Okay, so knowing kind of with that is probably be like somebody who would want to do knowledge. It's kind of like a deal. Could I suss that out, or is it still just kind of like up in the air?
I mean, deals with devils come in very many shapes and sizes. Some do it to find fame. Some do it for riches. Some do it to save a life. And some do it for knowledge and creation of stuff like that. So it is certainly within the realm of possibility that Turnizin does exist, though there is no explicit citing in lore on a devil named Turnizin.
Okay. That's really my line of questioning, depending on how long we've been here.
Good question. One sec. Okay, it has been about 3 days of just asking around and stuff like that. Malricus, you do eventually get a letter pawned off to you from a courier who says that this comes from Elturel, and that they were told to hand it to you.
Must have been a pain in the ass to find me.
Okay. The basic gist of the letter is it's sort of like a city hall letter, writing to you and informing you that there was a break-in at your shop.
God damn it. Damn delinquents.
It's them and their dang red eye.
Red eye using delinquents. Yeah, it's just the gist of like, hey, there's a break-in. No suspects, probably.
Pretty much. They don't have any real leads right now, but there has been a break-in at your shop.
Is
and
it dated?
the place was very thoroughly searched and wrecked. The letter has been dated probably 15 or so days ago.
Wow, that's been a bit.
Well, it takes a while to get up from Elturel to Waterdeep.
And well, alrighty then. Well, if everything's been stolen,
Everything hasn't been stolen, but it definitely looked like they were looking for something.
oh, I gotta get back to Elturel because I gotta make sure I've probably sold vast majority of my merchandise before I left. So, all right. Hopefully, the city hall knows how to like ward up a place. I was probably just sitting here mumbling to myself to this poor courier. Just kind of standing there.
Angry tiefling mumbling.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And I'll just like toss him a platinum piece.
His eyes will sort of grow big and be like, "Whoa, thank you," and he'll sort of stuff it in his pocket and run off.
Stay in school.
Don't do red eye.
Or do. I can't tell you how to live your life.
I'm not a cop.
Job. So, Seth and Stubbs, you can eventually, asking around quite a bit, trying to figure something out. You can have people, you sort of frequent the college, and from there you go to like the nearby taverns and stuff like that. And you do eventually find out that this chip seems to be very similar to the gambling chips that aristocrats use within what is known as the Grand Dame gambling ship. I went through all that explanation, and I'm not sure if either of them were even here.
I heard you, but
Brando's
I
here,
thought I
okay.
was reading through books, so I'm a little confused.
Wait, were you researching about the chip or reading
Yes.
through books? Okay, well,
I was researching about the chip.
there's nothing in books.
Okay.
But with that investigation check, just like after a while, you'd also ask around, "Hey, have you seen anything like this? and then eventually you'd go to like taverns or something, and someone somewhere would know, oh, this seems to be similar. This is what is known as a golden goose, which is one of a chip that they use within the gambling halls of the Grand Dame.
All right, well, I'll hold on to that information until I see more people again. My people again.
Okay. It does still happen over the course of like 3 days, so like you can explain this to the party as you will. You also get a sending message in your head from your father.
What?
And he will tell you that. One second, I have to parse out the sending message. I should have typed the sending message out before I got here.
I'll figure yourself out and send it. I'll be here.
Crap.
It's okay, I'm not pressuring you. Hurry up.
We have been watching your progress and are very proud of you. Crap, I was like, we have been watching your progress
Hey, you
and
passed
are
your
very
trials.
proud of you.
I definitely do weave. That's one word. Weave. Weave.
I like how that your response is just like weave.
Weave. You could have used weave instead of we have. You'd have had another word.
Feel free to return to Candlekeep to begin your trials.
Thank you. Can I bring some of my adventuring party with me?
You'll get a response. You're using up me spell slots. Yes.
Sweet deal. You're awesome, Dad. Love you. I'll be seeing you in a bit.
You get no response.
I use sending. You got anything left to say?
I said I love you. Do you have anything to say back?
Love me, I'm desperate.
I said I love you.
Please respond. I showed you my penis. Yes, I just didn't want to use a spell slot. Love you too.
That's cool. I'll just use mine. Have a good day.
You should save those. You too.
I think that learning the spell sending makes you way more irresponsible with spell slots.
I mean, it's like,
and I send one last one. By the way,
it's like texting minutes. Like you just start blowing up someone's phone, and it's like, oh, I've used 40 minutes already.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving Waterdeep quite today, so I could use this last one up. It's good. I'm good.
Imarith appears right in front of you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I said something to him. He can respond.
He doesn't.
It's like I gotta cut him off somewhere.
Hey!
Your dad left you on red.
That's like I upcast it. You wasted my slot.
Or just
Send you to voicemail.
I should have said thanks. I was trying to think of the word. I was like, there's a way to say thank you in one word. I just can't think of it. Thank? No, it's not thank.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Ooh, I got some good news to tell my peeps when I get back to them at the inn, formerly known as the Purple Chief Star. Chief Star.
The Chief Star.
I hate
Hotel.
it here.
remember, you caused this as well.
Uh-huh.
I started it, but I'm sure not going to end it.
Unfortunately, the only room that they have available at this time is the Valkyria room.
No.
Okay, looks like we stay longer, boys and lady.
I mean, we're here for 3 days. So.
Yeah, even in those 3 days, it's still the Valkyria? Okay, I'm going to knock on one of the doors.
Can you move?
Can we switch rooms?
There's no response. Imarith opens the door.
Can we switch rooms?
Really?
No.
Well, you never know.
Immerse a giant or a giant dragon so far.
Okay, so that was 3 days?
There's no response. Yep.
Okay.
Unless you guys have anything else that you would like to do in that time.
I mean, there's lots that I'm doing during that time. I only plan to spend 1 day researching the coin, but that's okay. I'll spend 3.
I mean, what else would you like to do?
I want to go find a blacksmith.
Okay, that is certainly doable.
Okay. And I'm going to give them 1 bullet and ask them to deconstruct and make their own.
Okay. They will go into the back and come back with a ball bearing because it's not like a 9mm round.
Is it literally just like a ball bearing?
It's like a ball bearing, yes.
Okay, then never mind. But well, I'll still leave it with them to deconstruct to make sure that it's actually just a ball bearing.
Correct.
But if they bring me just a ball bearing back, I would be like, no.
Yeah, they're like after some time, they're just like, yeah, it's. Well, I can tell it's just a ball.
Very
A ball of steel.
Interesting.
bearing steel.
Okay. I also wanted to go and try and research more on From Donthar.
Okay.
And Imarith.
Okay.
And the Red Rocks.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Yay, I'm smart, guys.
I mean, the Red Rocks are a geological formation along the Sword Coast. There's nothing super spectacular about them. I'm sorry, I have something with throat. Yeah, it's just a bunch of tiny little islands that a lot of ships tend to wreck on because they think that they can sail through them. But it's more shallow than they're expecting, and so now a lot of sailors and stuff tend to steer clear of just staking right next to the coast when sailing up the coast.
Okay.
As for Frindonthor and Imarith, you find really nothing.
Okay. I also want to follow up with Gundren.
He will say he is working on it, but he has nothing super definitive yet.
Okay, thanks.
But he does have something for Aorna, if you guys are ever in the area.
I will let her know.
Okay. What are you guys doing? Actually, perhaps we should take a break. Let's give Brando a little bit of a break to try and figure out stuff with kids and all that. So,
I mean, sure, let's do a break, but that's not gonna.
oh,
I'm still gonna probably disappear at an inopportune moment, so it's just bear with
sorry,
me.
I was trying.
You tried. It's good. It's good.
So
You're
let's
calm
go.
now.
Let's shoot for 15 after. Question mark.
That works for me.
All right. Well, we'll see everyone in a bit, and we'll go from there.
Wait, what thing?
What are you guys doing?
Anyway, then she
Wait.
shook this flower.
What are you guys doing?
Questioning my
Can you
existence.
just let us know when we're on, Meredith, please?
Anyways. So, where we left off, you guys successfully negotiated with what is now the acting Storm Queen. And you received a chip, so what is known as a golden goose from Sarissa, and you were told to sort of scout it out, figure out where it came from, because it might have a connection to the death of Queen Neri. In the process, you all discover that there is a storm giant named Imarith within Sarissa's own council. You guys sort of being passive-aggressive with Imarith, eventually left Maelstrom to go to Waterdeep and pursue research there. And that is where we left off. So, what are you guys up to?
We already slept, yes? Or are we getting back to the tavern?
We're getting back to the tavern on day 3.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is happening at some point over the 3 days you're there.
When did I get my message? At the end of day 3?
At the end of, we'll say, day 1.
Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, so... then my part's gonna be somewhere around there.
Okay, go for it.
Me first?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
jeez.
day 1.
I'm not ready. Okay, alright, so... we're at the... inn previously known as the Purple Fish or something,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Alright, we're there. So, I've got this opportunity to go do my trials. I think maybe you've been hearing about this a bit. My father just messaged me. Or sended me? Anyways. I have to go to Candlekeep sooner than later to go do my trials.
That's exciting, Stubbs.
Yeah.
Interesting news.
Finally become a full man.
Like, you get taller, or
No, I just,
like, something changes?
the
Does your beard
respect
get like a
thing.
little bit of gray hair in it?
Get one gray hair.
Yeah.
This is how he gets hair on his chest.
I think his hair already touches his chest.
Yeah, I mean,
Has anyone actually seen Stubbs' chest? Does he have hair on it?
Look, it's so bare. It needs to be more.
Why? Please put your shirt back
Can
on.
you put your shirt back on? Just wrap your robe back up, please.
It's...
So when we're done at least figuring out what we need to figure out in Waterdeep, I'm hoping that y'all could maybe come with me to Candlekeep.
Do more research
That's something
there.
we can do soon.
And then there would be a lot more knowledge we could gain from Candlekeep, that says for sure. Yeah, that's my
I
leg.
believe Eltro's along the way. You check up on my shop. It's apparently been broken into.
Your what?
What?
You have a shop?
Yeah.
He's mentioned that once or twice, I think, right?
Owning
Like
a proprietor
still, though?
dazzling up.
Isn't that who you met her? And then, oh wait, we're probably not in the room.
That's the end of the first day.
And it's been
We could be in there if
temporarily
wanted to.
closed while I went up to Fandolin for a quiet place to work, but
I mean, it's probably gonna sound... it's gonna probably seem like a silly question, but... was there anything specific in there that you were hoping wouldn't get stolen?
I mean, it's just like I took
His stuff, probably.
a lot of time to craft
Yeah, but
my
anything-
goods. It's more of just a premise of the matter, sort of.
Right.
Also, I'm pretty sure Vork probably was the one who did it.
A what?
What do you think he's looking for?
A Vort?
Vault.
Vork, my old compatriot. I only assume him mostly because most people in Eltro kind of just stayed away from me. Going to hell,
fair.
tiefling around kind of scares you a bit.
Yeah.
which is kind of why I started making Julie, was to kind of lighten the mood and everything. But
Wait, did we ever meet this Vork?
Yeah, he's on.
yeah,
shot
he
us.
shot me.
Yeah.
The
That's
fireball
okay.
stick.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Same page.
And I imagine he went there just to try to find out where I was. Probably.
I mean, or it's a trap. He's just waiting.
I mean,
for
that's
us
also
to
it.
shot.
I mean, I'd love to talk to him, honestly. I doubt he'll want to talk, but I do need to talk. He's obviously done something foolish. Discuss his arrangement in it. But that's very minor. Not a major goal to worry about at the time. Obviously, the Giants and Stubbs' trial is far more important right now.
Yeah, I agree. Should we discuss? Oh, I guess this is day one, right? So we don't.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Any leads so far?
No.
Oh.
Nobody at the docks knew anything.
The decrepit hand may or may not be related to this old Vecna Lich guy. It's just kind of like it's legend, but the fact that it happened to be a decrepit hand really kind of like feels like it ties it together. And at this point I've learned nothing is an impossibility.
I mean, how many old magical decrepit hands can there be?
I mean,
yeah.
I pretty much asked, he looked at me really, really weird, I said please, and then he told me about this one. So I doubt there's many others.
Yeah, so it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So there's that information. And if it's tied to this old ancient lich trying to become a god, it's probably not good that old Glassstaff has it.
Yeah, no.
Probably very bad.
Very bad.
To be honest with you, I thought he was dead.
Glass stuff.
Well, I mean, he left this behind, and I hold up the glass staff.
We saw him
Wait.
after that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just think it was his ghost that was there.
no, that was Brando, not remembering that we saw him.
Yeah, we definitely saw him.
Huh? Yeah, you can have one of my dice. Yes. So, silence.
Stubbs, are you alright?
That was
Nose is
rewinding.
bleeding.
Nose is bleeding. It turns out
then
that all
silence.
time travel is really, really hard on you.
Check off a third level spell slot.
I'll go 6th level with that one.
Well, so that's what I have. My shop's been broke into, and this hand is probably really bad.
And you say it's on the way.
Should be.
Cool. I can't just teleport there. I don't know any teleportation circles there to go to.
I mean,
Wait, do I know of any teleportation circles to go to there?
In Elturel? No.
No. Candlekeep.
No.
Okay, yeah,
Could
that's what I
ask.
figured.
The Harpers, if they have a circle for
Elturel or
Elturel.
Candlekeep? Should I do Elturel first?
I mean, like I said, my shop isn't
Yeah.
a huge major concern. I would like to.
And if it saves us walking and we get to check on your shop on the way.
If it's along the way, sure. But like, if they have a teleportation circle to Candlekeep, do that.
So the hardware's in the morning. I gotta sleep. Tired.
Well, I think we should spend a couple more days here. It's almost like
Yeah,
I
at the
feel
end of
like
day
we've
one.
already done that.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out my what this coin does. I feel like
Yeah,
I've got
we're all-
at least another day or two of research to do on that one.
Mhm.
And also,
I
I,
think
don't
we're
believe
upset.
we know where the Harpers are. So
We're in Waterdeep. Yeah, we do.
we know of a teleportation circle with the Harpers.
That means we know of a Harper.
There, so we can, yeah, we
Mm.
can ask the Harper there.
Aye.
It's a long shot, but
We'll do that after I do my other research.
Well, you guys definitely continue research. I have a little bit more, and then this old armor, clink clink. I need to work on it.
I missed
Actually, I haven't
hers.
got my message yet, so.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a lot happier now.
Probably. It's not a trapped soul in a piece of metal anymore.
That doesn't mean we can't miss him.
I still
I mean,
miss him, of course.
I'm not saying you guys can't miss him. I definitely miss him.
But he is probably happier.
That's what helps.
You think he at least semi-enjoyed his time in the armor?
Who knows how long he was in there, in that coin.
I like to give a little bit of a lease on life. Just kind of enjoy things.
What do you think's happened to him?
Hopefully
Hopefully.
his soul has gone on to
Bigger and better things.
Hopefully they go
wherever
right back to
souls
hell.
go.
Just goes into a new coin. Like, ah, dang it.
I mean, he
If your deal is that bad, I think you're really messed
he
up.
didn't make a deal. He got conned into it. I think he's innocent in it all.
Well, I'm glad he's resting, hopefully.
His father can continue to burn in hell.
Hers?
Who's his father?
I don't know, some gnome fellow.
Wait, did you say before that he wasn't supposed to be in the coin?
He was. I never explained it, but he was. His father sold his soul.
His father sold
Oh!
Taurus's soul.
Oh.
His own father.
Yes.
That's awful.
Yeah,
dude,
Dads.
Turris' real name was Perrin.
Aaron.
He was a halfling adopted by a gnome. Was fucking crazy, according to Turnizan, and sold Perrin's soul. And then apparently still got himself caught as well.
That's how the stories go, isn't it? You know, you get away with it until devil catches up with you.
Started with a G. Stupid gnome's name.
I will go to the barkeep and order a round of drinks on behalf of Perrin.
Okay.
Here, here.
For Perrin.
Perrin.
Well,
What'd you say?
bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Aye.
Dear Perrin.
Oh no, the angry dwarf noises.
That was
All it takes is one. What happens when he has two? I go back to the barkeep. Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
I bring back another. Actually, I'm just gonna
Oh.
lay down
Another.
5 gold. Keep him coming.
Okay.
Now we're really drinking tonight, huh?
If they keep coming back, I keep drinking them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear.
Is it against poison?
We're celebrating.
Technically, yes. So you
That
would
means-
have an advantage.
I do this at advantage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because aren't dwarves, like, stereotypically very good at drinking?
Yeah, and
So
they
Constitution saving throw at advantage. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
This. Roll that. Oh, close it.
It's been
Okay.
a while since we've just sat down and talked. I mean, we've got Stubbs' trials, celebrating the life of Taurus or Perrin. And we've been together for like a year and a half.
No. Been like 7 months.
Okay, every time we ask though, you say it's 6 months, and then like weeks pass, and you say it's 6 months, and now it's barely 7 months.
Alright, sorry, never mind.
It's been 3 days.
We've known each other a week.
We've known each
12
other for a whole
days.
week now. It's our week anniversary, everyone.
Oh.
Slide a drink in front of everyone.
Happy 1 week anniversary.
1 week anniversary.
Is this counting me?
Yeah, I put one.
No, we've only known you for like a day.
A day, yeah.
I thought it was more like 12 hours. I haven't even gone to sleep once since we met.
Yep, never slept.
Feels like that sometimes.
I feel like I haven't slept since I left my parents' house.
Yeah,
That's the fact that you're used to that bed.
that's true.
When was... Yeah, right.
You guys remember your beds?
To beds!
Home to beds!
Oh.
I drink another one.
I drink another one.
I keep drinking the same one.
Oh,
I
no. This is
haven't
the full
really-
one every time.
I haven't really stopped drinking since it's been put in front of me.
But has it been the same one, or has it been multiple?
Multiple.
Okay.
Is Yusara drinking, like, heavily, or is she...
No, she's casually.
Of course.
What a lady.
Sarah.
So classy.
What was that?
The classy!
To classy!
I think Stubbs has had a lot.
To a lot!
Oh my gosh.
To laughter.
I motion over to the barkeep and I'm like, please stop this.
The barkeep nods and puts the tankard that he was bringing back on the bar.
Oh no, keep it coming!
Last
I will say you are too inebriated to notice. Stubbs.
Coming.
We just start filling his glass with water and like, ah!
I swear it's getting weaker every time.
This coke has me wired.
Perhaps
Look at
you're
it,
just-
onions.
Perhaps you're just growing stronger, Stubbs.
That's right, I'm always growing stronger.
Maybe you're
Stronger!
maybe you're gaining the immunity that I have.
no.
Immune.
What?
Let me double check that.
Yes, you're immune.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like, so
Yeah.
you could drink that entire bar, and it would just be like getting water intoxicated.
I mean, I'd probably explode from having so much liquid inside of me.
That's quick talk there.
But yeah, none of that.
Exploding!
None of that would hurt.
No.
Wild.
There's another one.
Never getting drunk again sounds like an
Another one.
interesting thing. I don't think I would ever
Let's
drink
get
booze.
this.
In your hand. There you go.
For the taste.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah, I definitely don't drink
Right.
this for the taste.
Does not compute.
It's a strange taste.
So does your water canteen actually have water in it, or is that just like
That's actually water, because
Okay.
this is not water. You know, gotta hydrate.
well, I
You
mean,
gotta
if, like,
hydrate or you're gonna dehydrate.
Yep.
That's
So-
funny. That's that.
To dehydrate. I don't want to dehydrate.
And hydrate, my dude.
Then hydrate, my dude. Oh,
Hydrate!
Grapevines. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Another one.
Well, we've got another long day of investigating ahead of us tomorrow. I think.
We do.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
That
guys.
makes me tired. Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
And that was day one.
To talk to you.
Here, bud. Let me help you out.
Is it time to go stare at the creepy statue now?
Yep.
I love that statue.
I'm gonna run ahead and
and
disguise self to look like Valkyria right next to Valkyria. And just stand as still as possible.
Whoa.
I think I'm getting drunk. I see two of them.
No,
Yeah,
I-
I think that's more just what you drank, bud.
No, that's four of them. There's definitely four of them.
Four.
You might need to go get your eyes checked.
We really
Did
need to
you-
get your eyes checked.
Did you leave
You're
your
not-
glasses at the table?
You're not
What?
going cross-eyed, are you?
Do you wear glasses to you? Got all the glasses you need. Wait, what?
He's like his glasses on his head. Can't find them.
Let's just get you into bed, bud. Remember to sleep on. Remember to sleep on your side.
I like sides.
Yes. You should love sides, so that way.
Way better than flats. What?
What?
Okay.
Another one's all gone? Okay,
I do
put them
love that
back.
drunk Stubbs confuses himself.
I've got a lot of practice at this one. Okay.
My favorite Stubbs is Trunk Stubbs. Dang.
This is actually, yeah. I will admit, it is a little
Stubbs
less
is a fun
not
drunk.
being drunk.
Stubbs is a fun drunk, although he has control issues.
I was partying tonight. Don't tell me that it's not the control. I did it by choice.
His Valkyria's coming out, guys.
I did it by choice.
He's turning into a tiefling. Quick!
Aorta just starts.
Throw holy water on him.
Throw holy water
Actually
on
start talking.
their natural enemy.
One of them started talking, huh?
No,
I see it. Oh, I'm going to sleep now. I roll over and close my eyes.
On his side, though, right?
No, he rolled over.
Mm-hmm.
No, I make sure that Stubbs stays on his side. Stay on your side,
Hold his
bud.
hair
Stay on
back
your side.
for him. Pull a bowl up
His
to the side of the
beard
bed.
behind his head.
Yeah, but his beard is gonna be the real
It
problem.
is going to be a real problem. There's only one thing to do, guys. We have to cut it off.
No,
You don't want him to
don't.
barf in it.
Oh,
We
that would
can
be...
clean it.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
You want to deal with it that angry of a Stubbs?
You know, we have an easy solution. We just shave half of it, the half that's facing down, so he doesn't vomit on that half.
That's
Oh,
brilliant.
I'm walking away from this situation. If you guys do that, I was not a part of it.
I'm not going to do that.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know how to shave.
I don't know. Shit.
Yeah,
Let's
look
just
at me.
do
Does
it.
it look like I know how to shave? Covered in hair.
Yeah, you are
Maybe.
quite literally covered in hair.
Yeah.
Basically head to toe.
hmm
I mean, Seth is the only one who'd probably just know.
Uh,
You're the only one that shaves.
I shave quite regularly, yes. I actually haven't shaved in probably about 2 weeks, so it's got a weird, gross amount of stubble.
You got patchy stubble.
Yeah, it just looks ugly.
Should probably
gosh.
shave before you
I
go
just
back.
look in the mirror and I go, oh gosh, I do need to shave.
See, the only people I think who are capable of pulling off facial hair in the first place are dwarves. Humans, half elves,
What are you talking
No.
about? I've seen some pretty glorious looking beards and
Nah.
mustaches.
It's not
Our
that
friend had a
impressive.
good beard.
Are you trying to tell me that Ozar's beard was not impressive? It was longer
Not
than
really.
Stubbs' tall.
Mm.
Wow.
This is
Alright then.
Right, well,
Good night.
good night.
And that's how we wasted 30 minutes in a tavern. Alright, DM, I think we're done now.
That was
You
day
can come
one.
out.
That's end of
That's
day one.
You can come out now. We're
Day
done.
2.
Hey, day two, sunrise.
I'm giving you guys plenty of time to do your thing.
Day 2! Give it up for day 2!
We did our
I
research.
have nothing left to do until the end of day 3.
I don't know when I think it was either day 2 or 3 that I reached out to Kindred.
Whoa! You got 8!
Sawyer.
Oh, that's a 3! Look what I
I don't know.
got!
That's up to you. Just happened over the course of some point during the 3 days. So whether you want it to be the second or third day, that's up to you.
Well, either day 2 or 3, I would have found Aorna. Because I don't know what she's been doing these last 3 days.
Walking around, you're like, brother.
Mom!
I finally made it over to a flower shop.
Second character, obsessed with flowers.
Yeah.
Okay.
She shook this flower.
So yeah, and I'm getting particular flowers. I want honeysuckle and cornflower, and that's it.
That'll be 3 silver pieces.
3 silver pieces. Got it. I can actually afford that.
You can actually afford that. You guys have 500 platinum.
I have none of that on me.
Oh.
I definitely took all my money out of the bank.
There's
And
nothing
it,
left of yours in the bag. I've told you that several times.
well, and
And I
all
definitely
of-
have way more than that in platinum.
and that
So
money is
that's
the party's money. It's not actually like my personal spending money. So,
No, everyone has their share of that.
except you got that share
before you were the party.
joined.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm just sort of I'm like nervously holding on to the flowers. I should have gotten different flowers. These aren't the right meaning. I should have gotten that one. Dang it. She's just mumbling to herself now. She's just like, it's not going great. No, I chose the wrong flowers. This is awful.
Angry Eladrin grumbling.
Yeah.
No, not angry. She's
Frustrated.
she's actually in autumn right now.
Frustrated
Still be
Eladrin
angry in
grumbling.
autumn.
Yeah. It's just that it's not like it's not the real angry. But yeah. This is not gonna go great. Okay, and I just walk out.
I like how you're regretting buying the flowers when you're still in the flower shop. I got the wrong flowers.
Because
Nothing to be
like
done now.
well, actually, actually, now that you say that, I actually go. Hey, is it possible for me to maybe trade out for different types of flowers?
I mean,
I haven't left yet. and
assuming
so-
it's in the same amount.
Yeah.
Then sure.
Okay. So, give me a second. Okay, I want to get the irises. And a rose,
Okay.
What color rose?
a coral.
They have regular roses.
Damn it. Then not the roses.
Headphones off.
Sorry.
Darn it.
Darn. Crap.
Just get the regular rose.
No. There's specific, like, so in Orna's head, she's like, she remembers the stupid, like, flower meanings that she had to learn when she was still living at home, so she's just like, what's the one? Carnation. Let's go with carnation. Just a...
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Red carnation.
They only have salmon.
They can trade those out for you.
Okay. So the irises and the red carnation.
That is doable.
Okay. Alright. I think this is the right... It's clashing, isn't it? No, never mind. I'm gonna keep on doubting myself. I'm leaving. Thank you. Good day. And then she leaves.
Do you know what that kind of reminded me of?
What?
The one shot where not Jeremy went to the bank and was like, 10 gold pieces and copper pieces, please.
Yeah!
I want to switch it back.
Can I have it in silver now, please?
Can I have a silver now, please?
Until you got banned from the bank.
Okay. But yeah, so now she's left and now she's walking away.
Make it away.
And that's
Okay.
it. Because she was, I think she spent most of it just sort of, she spent most of the day meditating. I spent most of the day before meditating too, but now is doing this. So, I don't think she's actively looking for Fira, because she's like, Fira's doing her own thing. Hopefully these last until I see her again.
And she never saw her again.
Fear just runs away again.
Again.
No! Stop it!
Sorry. Okay. Day 2. Or day 3.
Yeah,
I mean.
Okay.
We finish our thing. We all get back.
Wait. Day 2? You came back to the tavern, right?
This is day 3 that you bought the flowers. Unless
Oh,
you-
day 3 that I bought the flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's... Yeah,
So we
okay.
don't have to go literally day by day.
Yeah, thanks. Just for a second, I was like, wait, I thought I bought those on day 2! Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll get back. Ding.
You just see Aorna sitting awkwardly at a table.
Why are you so sweaty? Did you go for a run?
No.
No, she's been sitting there like all day.
No.
Butt must be dead asleep.
Yeah.
Hey, Gundren said he has something for you.
He has something for me.
He didn't say what. But, yeah, he's been working on something for you, and if it's as cool as the thing he made for Malarakis, then that might be on a list to stop.
He made something for me?
That's what he said.
That's... He wouldn't even let me do the commission that my brother needed.
Should
What
I
is
tell
it?
him to scratch it?
No. I'm appreciative, it's just I'm confused.
Gundren's craft is really good. You want it.
Yeah, no doubt. These are for you, Aorna. And I just hand over... Like, as I'm handing it over, my hand is shaking slightly. Just, these are for you.
You called me Aona.
Are there petals falling off?
Yeah, my brain.
Yeah, they're
That was
all the
Ash's
petals just
brain. don't. These are
I
for
cast
you,
Wither
Fira.
and Bloom. No, just kidding.
Oh.
I don't even know what level spell that is, but thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you both get super.
What?
What?
The flowers are shaking.
Oh.
Shake, smell. Does anything happen? You
Nope, they're flowers.
smell lovely.
That was totally by accident.
I'm gonna put some in my hair.
Wait, she puts them in her hair?
Well, a couple. I'll like pull one out and put it in my hair.
Is it the iris or the carnation?
Well, the carnation. Why are you staring at me? I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to? I'll pull it out of my hair and like awkwardly.
No,
put
no,
it
no,
back
no,
in.
it was
Okay.
fine. It was fine. It was fine.
Uh,
It was totally fine. I'm just unnecessarily nervous about this because it's been a rough going of the past few months. Good night, you guys. And I just get up.
It's only 4!
I can't handle this right now. The stress is killing me.
She gets up and there's like a sweat mark where she's sitting.
First, a bath. I really need a bath.
Oh, I gotta change my pants. Okay.
Well, that was
How was
weird.
your day, Malrockus?
I mean, it was pretty good. I made my armor have soft boots, so it's not nearly as noisy.
I
so
heard
that's nice.
boobs. At...
That could be
I'll be the
arranged.
judge of that.
Can I feel?
Feel away.
Seth's just sitting in the corner eating some dinner, and he's like, "What the
One
heck?"
weird thing after another. Sorry, I won't sit you.
Oh, I just like take my plate and I just start like walking upstairs to my room. Like, yeah, okay.
Sorry, so you're sneakier now.
Yes. I mean, it's just minor modifications. It's all I really can do at a time. Fine.
That's
It is progress.
Yeah. Here, I was trying to get these figured out to see if there's anything special about them, but it doesn't appear so there is. And I'll hand him the bag of, basically ball bearings.
More of these.
It's what goes in the fireball stick.
Yes.
So,
I believe, Turnizen called it
called it what?
a firearm.
Oh, firearm. It looks nothing like an arm. That's a stupid name. Sorry, there are children present. That's a silly name.
I mean, it was the devil who made it. Or named it. As far as I know. Who knows, it could have stolen it from somebody else.
Gundren has the other one, so hopefully between the two of you we can figure out how they work.
I understand the idea, but if you put me in a position to where this was my only way of escape, I probably would not be able to be very successful.
Can they shoot as fast as a crossbow?
It seems it takes a minute to load. It takes a quick moment. I mean, similar to like a normal crossbow. This one requires you to put other components within it. I'm not sure exactly what entirely. I have an idea, but I don't know for certain.
Well, it takes as these. Hold up one of the ball bearings. Just
Well,
stick it in there and flies out.
well, I know it doesn't do that because I tried that. It needs something else to just propel it. based off the noises it makes, I imagine it's a small explosion. It's just what makes a good enough explosion? I'm not entirely sure that. I'm not a chemist by any means.
Well,
Actually, maybe I could figure that out sometime. Depending on how if we're staying any longer.
I don't know. Seth just walked away, and Stubbs is just kind of staring blankly into the abyss. I think. Oh, he's looking at us now. Okay, he does
I'm-
recognize.
I'm waiting for the morning of the fourth day.
Oh, okay.
So you're just staring at a wall until
Until the sun rises.
I
yeah.
yeah, I hardly know what's going on. I'm trying to listen, but say hi. So yeah.
If we have time tomorrow, maybe I can look at that. But in any case,
I don't think Gundren's made much progress, but again, perhaps another reason to stop by.
that's just more of a pull north.
Is it north of here? Oh, it is north of here, dang it.
We have Phandalin, Red Rock north.
Yeah.
Outro, Candlekeep south.
Well, south and then come back and head north.
Except Phandalin's also on the other side of Red Rock.
We could go from Red Rocks to, and I pull out the map, Saltmarsh, and then go there to Phandalin.
Perhaps. Seems relatively close. Or if worse comes to worse, teleport to Neverwinter and just walk on.
Yeah, that works. Alright, well, I should probably go check on the sweaty one.
I'm going to bed.
Good night. Kind of pat the table and knock on Aorna's, or get up, walk upstairs, knock on Aorna's door. Oh no, she's run away.
No.
Everybody! Aorna's gone!
I open the door like, oh, hey. Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I've been very awkward, and it's
I think we should talk.
okay. I look back over at the desk and at the unfinished letter I've been writing, and I'm just sort of like, and I'm like, come on in, and I like quickly grab the letter and shove it in one of the drawers, and I just sort of lean against the desk. So, yeah.
I appreciate the flowers.
Yeah. Okay. I can do this. Sorry. Being as knowing what to say has always been something that I have a hard time with. Partially because for a while I didn't really care about knowing about the right thing to say. And, because I didn't care, I didn't really learn great skills with that. So, okay. So flowers, there's sort of meaning behind them, and now I'm kind of regretting because I don't think, because, like, do you know sort of language of flowers, of flowers in general?
DM, probably not because I'm above tree line, right? How much do I know about flowers?
Yeah, not much.
No.
They're like some rare blue poppies that grow up that far in the north, but
Yeah, I know there's
not
Minos
carnations and
Aeolus,
stuff like that.
and they have them down in Hundlestone.
Yeah, so back when, my parents thought they could make me be useful to the family, I was taught like the ladylike skills, and I say ladylike with finger quotations. And one of those things was flower language. Like, it's crazy how elaborate some of the discussion can get just by looking at the flowers. So two I chose red carnation and iris. Carnation has two sorts of meanings. So carnation in general is like fascination and female love. And then like the red part is like is sort of like of a she like you see her like swipe her palms on her legs, like alas for my poor heart. But I'm using it in a different way than like, because people wouldn't usually do the last for my poor heart. It's like my heart aches and I wish that you were always there for me and that sort of thing. But like, the way I'm treating it is sort of like a like. I mean, so ever since I met you, I've had a high regard for you. It was like, holy cow, you're tall, and I didn't think that was something that I would be into. But then I saw you, and that's, yeah. But
Sorry.
yeah, that's apparently it's a thing for me. But like as time has gone and like just getting to work with you and just sort of get to know you through how you interact with the others, how you've interacted with me. Like you seem very confident and very very kind and very caring, and I guess confidence, kindness, and caring are the three things that have just sort of made me really come to like you. But okay, so the last for my poor heart thing. So I know that I haven't really done much to like. I mean, besides some embarrassing stuff, I know I haven't really done much to show that like that I like you. So like I'm embarrassed with myself, but I also recognize that like these are my feelings. You're not responsible for them, and like you're your own person. So like you get to do your own thing, even if I find that hurtful. Like it's not. It's just something that I have to accept. Is that's a thing. But then the iris That one, it has a lot of different meanings, but the one I was leaning into was hope. Because I don't. I would like to get to know you more, and I would like for you to get to know me more. And so I'm sort of hopeful that, like, even if it's just limited to, like, friendship, that that we can at least get to know each other better. And so, yeah.
Okay. That was a lot. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I just sometimes, word vomit. Especially when yeah.
I don't understand you.
It's fair.
And I don't understand why I have been cruel to you. We were all cruel to you. And I'd like to apologize for that, but also it's I don't know what to tell you, Aona. You're right. We don't know each other very well. No one in this group really does. Perhaps that will change one day. I wish I had some kinder words for you. Thank you for opening up to me.
Of course. And it's okay about not knowing. I mean, like, as you saw, like, back downstairs, I was having a hard time with words too, so it's understandable. It's like, I definitely empathize. I'm not going to say that the cruel things weren't hurtful, but I've kind of grown up with cruel, so honestly it's sort of I've got a pretty thick skin about it, to the point that sometimes I don't even realize that someone's being cruel. And I'm not gonna lie, you're probably thinking of more things that you're doing or were doing that were cruel that I probably haven't even considered. And like we can always change. We can always start getting to know each other, not just you and me, but the party. We could start getting to know each other, like, tomorrow. It's always good to start with. It doesn't even have to be like huge things. Just like flowers. Like, even though I hated a lot of what was taught to me, I actually kind of liked the learning about language of flowers. Because it's fun.
Well, perhaps if I ever go home, I'll pick a blue poppy for you. In the meantime, and I'm gonna hand her back the bouquet. I appreciate it. But I should be honest with you.
Mm.
I can't accept this with the meaning.
Okay. And take the flowers. Well, good night.
Good night. I'll leave.
As soon as she leaves, I just look down at the flowers. Just sort of drop them on the floor and then pull out the letter I was reading. Or writing.
Okay. Day 4.
What a wild breakneck transition that was.
Day 1 and 3 were quite different.
Oh yeah.
Stubbs, stop staring at the wall. It's morning.
So Stubbs will go out on some errands. He's currently busy. I've been chatting with him about what he would do. He's gonna go run some errands. JJ, you missed it. I explained that you and Stubbs.
I heard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
All right.
I heard that it's like, oh, both the people were that I want to explain this to are not here. No, I got it.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
joy
it
of
is.
wireless headphones.
Yeah, it is to the Grand Dame.
I will explain this to the party.
Where the hell are we gonna find the Grand Dame?
Who's the Grand Dame?
Judy
No,
Dench.
it's a boat, not a person.
Okay, where's the Grand Dame?
It's a boat.
Where? Where's it
Yes.
docked? Here?
I don't. DM, does it dock or is it like a moving thing?
You did not ask.
I should have.
I'm just kidding. You would have.
To be fair, it wasn't you to ask.
No,
Yeah.
I it's a casino. It's a nighttime casino ship that tends to dock in Yartar.
Oh,
At night will sail up the Cerberan River, and then at about midnight it will turn around and sail back to the city of Yartar. But it is normally a casino for like aristocrats and stuff like that.
Would I have known if there's like an invitation that's needed, or is it just like you pay money and you get on?
That you wouldn't know.
Okay. I'm not sure how to get on, but I mean, with all things for fancy people, money usually does the talking.
Yeah.
I would suspect that you can just probably pay somebody a nice chunk of change and show them you need business, or grease the right palms and in you go.
If nothing else, if we show we have cash, if it's a casino.
Oh,
Sure,
well,
they'd be happy
obviously.
to try
Well,
cake.
it seems that this would I know if it's like a cash based thing, or if it's like we use like a weird shit thing.
I mean, they do use poker chits, and that is the point of the golden goose you have.
Because
this
the-
also might gain us entry or some kind. Like, I'm not sure exactly the exact purpose of it, but
And if our resident human dresses up quite fancy, we might be able to get in.
Well, but we were told that her body was found over by the red rocks.
yes.
What are they? Did you learn anything that indicated that they would have been traveling along the Sword Coast?
No. However, I mean, if somebody has one of these gambling chits on their person when they kill somebody, it can end up
Okay,
anywhere, you know.
so looking for someone who.
My assumption is that someone connected to the murder of the queen is on the boat.
See if we can find records of going down that way.
Question: did you guys ever let me know about the fire giants in the Zentarum?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because that was like a very touchy subject.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Bingo. I definitely wouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't think we've mentioned that too much. We just haven't
Not
talked
at
about it in
all.
a long time.
Yeah,
At
we
all.
haven't talked about it in since it happened.
Minor blowout and then didn't ever talk about it again.
Yeah.
That's the way we roll.
We feel our emotions and then don't talk about it anymore.
Uh huh.
And
Now we can.
okay. Well, all right. So get on there. Learn or find out if there's anyone connected to Queen, or maybe even Imrith.
Yeah, something. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what connection we're looking for, but I'm sure
And then anyone,
that's where our best bet is.
in particular, anyone who would have had either,
Known about Red Rock or
yeah, had dealings with something that
Giants.
goes through there, or went there themselves. Because if they're rich, then and they use it as sort of like a way to get sorry, I had a brain fart. I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm sorry.
I've done that a lot. It's okay.
Well, that still leaves us split up in directions.
Split the
Yes.
party.
We do not want to split the party. I say, if we want to handle personal issues first, I mean, I don't know, we'll have much time later, you know?
Is there any way for? Because apparently Gundren has something for me, and I have no idea. That's out of our way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mildly.
I mean,
Everything's kind of out of our way
yeah, exactly.
at this point.
I want to
Because
make
our
some-
way is all over the place.
Yeah. So we've got to go to Yata, Vandalin, Red Rocks, Elturel, and Candlekeep. If we all go to a different city, we all get all of them done at once.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I'm in.
I bet the DM would love it.
Yeah, like, out of character, sure, in game that works. I feel like
5 different rocks die.
Yeah.
Or five different rocks fall, and you all die.
5 different rocks die. That's impressive.
The
We
news,
killed a rock.
didn't know rocks could die, but
They can. They're living creatures just like everyone
How
else.
big? How big are those rocks?
I think they're huge. How big are
Oh.
rocks? Ash would know.
How big are rocks?
Yeah, the birds.
oh, like
Those
our
Oh,
rocks.
Yeah.
many.
Yeah.
Could I
What-
animate my
Andrew?
rock before it falls on me?
No.
No.
you don't have time. You don't see it coming.
Unless
Wait,
you
but he
cause an
has-
inanimate object from
Is it? But he's a warcaster, right? So as
No.
a reaction.
He didn't
Yes.
take Forecaster.
Oh, it didn't.
Well,
Oh.
also,
That's
I'm
an
pretty sure
opportunity attack.
Forecaster doesn't let you just cast like that big of a spell.
It does.
It
It
does.
does?
It
You can
is,
cast a
yeah.
spell in place as long as it only targets one creature.
Yep.
But the rock is not a creature yet, so it's not targeting a creature.
Unless it is a rock, RSC. Anyway,
Yeah.
we digress.
Oh, those rocks.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Your
It's
favorite D&D creature.
my favorite D&D creature is something that it's
just
a rock.
big bird.
It's a rock.
Can it display
It's
surface
a
at all?
rock.
Boulder. It's a rock.
Um,
I should really go
Uh,
check on Winnie.
oh, real quick before we do anything else.
Yes.
What is everyone's favorite breakfast food?
Waffles.
Okay.
Typically blue ones.
Oh.
Ugh.
So why do you do this?
Disgusts me. I can't believe you said that. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I'm more of a chocolate chip pancake kind of guy.
Okay. Stubbs? Wait, is
Or
Stubbs here?
muffins. Or muffins.
Oh, muffins? Chocolate chip pancakes or muffins?
Stubbs is probably an eggs and bacon guy. Yeah, that's just what he
Eggs and
comes off
bacon.
as.
Mm.
Or maybe he's more of a sausage. I don't
Or
know.
maybe
Who knows?
grits.
Grits.
Strikes me as a grits kind of guy.
I like grits.
Sarah, what's your favorite?
The souls of the damned. I mean,
Souls of the
No,
dead.
you gotta do it with the echo.
Alright.
Hey
I
everyone,
know.
Zachary
Normal.
French toast.
Zachary really wants to say goodnight to everyone.
Good night, Zach.
Night,
Night,
Zach.
Zach.
Night.
I got my extra walk.
He's got his extra water now.
I'm glad you
All
got
right.
your extra water. Good night. Hydrate.
Night, Zachary.
Hydrate. Don't
Don't say it.
hydrate.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Don't sleep great.
Don't sleep. So, what did Sarah say?
French toast.
French toast.
Or, I guess, Elvish toast. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
French
yeah,
don't
that makes
exist in
sense.
D&D.
No, I would say the elves are probably the closest to the French you're gonna get.
Fey and toast.
They eat toast.
Fagin.
That sounds not good.
Yeah, that sounds very bad.
Only a mild taste of corpse.
Mild taste of corpse. Mm.
What
The
about you,
rotting
Sarah?
flesh really adds that flavor.
Add the tang.
Um, probably pickled herrings and seal jerky.
Herrings.
That's not
and
breakfast.
sea jerky.
I'm gonna get a drink. Anything? Anybody want anything? Oh, I'll take a water. I'll have a root beer float.
And then
What's wrong with
eggs and bacon. Okay. Fine. I mean, this sort of shows how much of a snobby, noble I am. Eggs Benedict.
I
I
know
love
that
eggs
is.
Benedict.
Okay, so what happens is that you boil the egg outside of its shell, and you want to keep it contained to a small, a small amount, because you're trying to put it on like a. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the Faerun equivalent of of a English muffin. And it's sort of like this. It's not a sweet muffin, but it's like this. It's like a sort of. It's sort of a muffin.
It's
kind of
an
thing.
egg on a muffin.
It's an egg on a muffin. Well, but sometimes you put a slice of ham between the egg and the muffin. And then
Wow,
you
how
put-
prudish.
I'm gonna go
And-
see if they've got that, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
stand up.
well, and then there's this sauce. It's called actually I don't know what it's called. It's a sauce.
Days.
I love how you just. So you take an egg and you put it on this thing, and then you put the sauce on it, and that's it.
It's like a lemony. It's like a lemony sort of sauce.
Lemon sauce with
But not too sweet. It's not too sweet.
that
Uh,
sounds
It's actually quite savory, and
very odd.
it's delicious. I love it so much. And I haven't had it for how long have I been away from home? I don't think it's been like 50 years at least.
a
In that
long
case,
time.
it's been 5 weeks.
I'd say probably like 2 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, I oh my gosh, I haven't been home in like 50 years. I haven't had it. Okay, sorry.
Well, if it makes you
Anyways.
feel any better, I haven't had an Egg Benedict in like 32 years. So
Haven't had a what?
an Egg Benedict in like 32 years. So
Yeah, 20. Oh, I forgot how old I said my character was. I know it was like young, it's like 26.
Little baby.
oh, look at the baby
boy.
man.
That's it.
Hello, baby
I read back up.
boy.
Wait, we're making fun of him. Okay. Oh.
Oh, baby boy.
Sucks, doesn't it?
I hate everybody. I will be the first to tell you that I only made fun of you like a little bit.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna say I
Um,
didn't because I'm pretty sure I did,
Yeah, you did.
but I don't think I was the primary one.
I think it was me because I was 15.
But
Anyway.
that is also technically more of an adult
Yeah.
than Koth was.
Suck it.
By technicality.
Silver Dragons
Yeah.
Fall, everyone
I'm
dies.
such a-
Yeah!
Yay!
Silver dragons this time.
Silver dragons. Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
going to wrap
I
you
know
all
that
in
this.
black tentacles. How about that?
I
That
know
sound
that
fun?
this conversation was very out of the blue, but
Yeah, I'd
I
say
sort.
so.
But when I was talking to Fira last night, we came to the conclusion that, we've been around each other for a long time, and we actually don't know much about each
What are you talking
other.
about? It's only been like a week.
Anyway, so I just thought, I'd start asking, little random questions
Random questions.
so that we could get to know each other better. What, you think I'm actually, this is a hidden motive for me to, get you breakfast on the sly?
Yes.
How dare
I will
she?
stand for no such plots.
Okay, so no muffins. Got it.
Wait,
If I ever
no,
see
I
a
changed my
muffin,
mind.
I will eat it first.
Wait, I changed my mind. Hold up.
You think I'll have eggs Benedict on the casino ship?
If any
Yeah,
place is
I'm-
gonna have it,
I
it'd
mean,
be
this is
that
a pretty
place.
fancy place. So, they might. There's a better chance of them having it there than here.
I won't let it distract me, though.
Listen, there are very few foods that would be good enough to distract me from a murder investigation.
I come back to the table with fried cheese in my hand.
I only
that?
sell fried cheese.
All they had. I asked if they had eggs.
Brenderdict, I think?
Benedict Cumberbatch. Cucumber. I don't remember, but they said
Eggs.
no. They said they have fried cheese, and that's what I brought back.
They don't even
Wait,
have, like,
they don't-
potatoes or
they don't
anything?
have-
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I guess here goes nothing, and I'll taste it, and it will be delicious.
Indeed.
I mean, we've probably had fried cheese for the past 3 days.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need to decide where we're going.
Yeah, how many
Yeah.
people do you think Imareth has killed?
Please
in the time
do.
we've had this conversation.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we flipped.
We
the
had-
coin.
We head towards Yartar. Well, actually, maybe we take the route that takes us up to Tribor.
Why would
and then-
we could just teleport to Yartar? But I
that's
vote that
right.
we go down to Candlekeep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we want to help out
Oh.
Stubbs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't realize we were finally at the talking about this part.
Yep.
I mean, we've kind
we're
of been here
finally
for a while.
We've
We're just
been
finally
here,
now
and then we-
talking about it.
And digressed multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to go to Candlekeep, and I've been looking around, and so I found out that the Harpers, if they know about any teleportation circles to Ultrael, then they're not sharing, and I kind of now remembered that at Candlekeep they don't really share it. But when we get to Candlekeep, I probably can get the insignia for one to go back easier in the future.
Okay.
Be
So-
useful.
Yeah.
But Elturel, can't. So we'd have to walk to those. So I don't know. I forget why you want to go to Yartar, but we could easily enough teleport there. Do what we
Yartar
need
is
to,
where
teleport.
the barge is.
The boat we're trying to get to.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
Say-
pleasure barge.
Elturel, Candlekeep, Yartar, Phandalin. Red
That's-
Rocks.
that's kind of what I like. But that's up to all y'all.
I think that sounds fine to me. If your father says you're ready, I don't want to get in the way of
Yeah, that's.
you
This light
getting
red-
chest hair.
Yeah.
I like.
He
I
needs
like.
chest hair.
I need that chest hair.
I've had chest hair since I was like 3 months old.
You have chest hair?
I'm covered in hair.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Listen, I didn't want to presume you. Yes. Anyway,
I didn't
Everywhere
know
but
that
my
it.
chest.
Yeah, just your chest is big.
listen. Humans don't grow hair literally everywhere, so like, maybe you just. I don't know.
You're right. The bottoms of my hands and feet don't have any hair
Your eyes don't have any.
that you know of.
I mean,
I disguise
poke her in
self
the
just
eye.
to make my eyes hairy.
oh, it's horrifying.
Okay, anyway. To Elturel.
I've seen monsters in our times together, but that truly was the most terrifying.
Even more than the giant baby.
Way more than the giant baby. Remember that thing we all had a collective nightmare about? Yeah, I'd rather face that.
Hairy eyeball.
Okay, so where are you guys going?
Elturel.
We're going to Elturel.
Elturel.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were going to Candlekeep. I was like, okay,
Give me a
we're
second.
agreed. Candlekeep. What?
Oh, fun fact, according to what's it called? Urban Dictionary. Hairy eyeball is a slang term for looking at someone with disdain or skepticism.
Oh, that's
Giving you a hairy
perfect for
eyeball right
Fiora.
now.
Fiora's got all sorts of hairy eyeballs.
Not the only hairy balls she's got.
Wait, what?
What?
My pocket
Eyeballs.
pull
Her
out.
feet.
What? The balls of my feet?
Yeah,
Aren't hairy. She
you don't
already
know
said.
that.
She just
She
said
had-
they weren't.
She had
No,
toe beans?
she doesn't know that.
Does she have toe
toe
beans?
beans?
And can I?
Don't
Can I?
Smell them? You want to smell
touch
them,
my
don't you?
feet.
You wanna-
Yes.
You want to smell Fira's feet.
toe
This
beans.
is weird. I'm
Toe
going to
beans.
Elturel.
Specifically toe beans, not her feet. I don't care about her feet.
Boop's a snoot.
Ah! No! Delete this!
Ah!
What is it?
It's
Oh
Fairy
my
Eyeball.
gosh, that's creepy.
Delete this right now!
Stop it. Go away.
Sawyer,
Go away.
tell your wife that she's terrifying me and I don't like it.
Okay, it is about a 600-mile trek to El Terrell.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Why don't we take the boat?
How far is it to Candlekeep?
We're on the coast.
Can take a boat. We can
Wait.
rent a boat.
It
have
is
Baldur's Gate.
it is a 800-mile trek to Candlekeep.
Okay.
We could take a boat. We have a boat. We do not have to sail that boat.
I know. That's why we.
It would just be as easy to rent a boat and a crew than to rent a
Yeah,
crew.
that's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah.
Eltro isn't on the coast.
I know, but we can at least get to Baldur's Gate.
I guess that's fair.
I would rather take a boat some of the way there than walk the entire way there.
Yes. I.
Where's your adventure? Think of all the random encounters you could have.
All the nothings that happen.
Listen, I don't need sass from you.
Okay.
I'll
By the
stab
time
you in
we
your
got
kidneys.
there, we would have.
You're gonna stab me in my kidneys?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take them from you.
They took
It'll
my
be
kidneys.
kind of pointless since you stabbed them.
That's it,
Yeah.
Tabitha. I'm gonna take your kidneys. Or no, it was Rhonda.
Rhonda, that's it. That's it, Rhonda.
Help
Taking
me.
Taking your kidneys.
Come on, help me, Rhonda. Come on.
Help me,
Alright,
Ron.
you guys can commission the boat.
Le boat.
How much does that cost?
Shia le boat.
Shia LaBeouf. So it's an 800-mile trek. Sailing
Well,
ship is
we're-
48 miles a day. So it's 16 days.
By the time we get there, we'll have known each other for a week and a half.
So the entire trip down to Baldur's Gate would probably run. Crap.
Okay, we'll calculate it later. It's okay.
We'll say. How much was the trek with Dirk? 500 out and back?
Yeah.
Yes.
But that was
Okay.
because we were going on an
Danger.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say probably 300 GP.
I'll pay it.
I was already paying it.
It's okay. I already paid it.
Dang. You guys can both pay it. We'll just pay them
I already
double.
paid 300.
Alright.
We paid them double.
Oh, okay. We paid them double.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can take
Okay,
them.
we didn't pay them double. I pocketed my money.
They feel gypped. They stab you.
You just counted it for fun.
I counted it for fun because I like to count my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I have hate my heart.
This is your fault.
I'll stab you. Okay. Well, you guys can board a ship and begin to set sail south, but we will go ahead and call the session there.
Are you sure?
Yep.
My kid went to bed and he didn't request me. I'm ready to play now, guys.
Okay, let's roleplay.
Oh.
Another hour.
No, I'm kidding. I'm good.
I mean, we can keep going.
I mean, I'm okay with keep going. I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I'm down.
I could keep going.
Thank you guys.
I didn't hear no bell.
I hear
Austin's
no
the
bell.
one in Austin's one in the furthest time zone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
how's Austin doing?
I'm fine.
You sound like Stubbs on night one.
Yeah.
That's right.
And 20 minutes. Austin?
Yeah. Now,
I-
roll initiative.
I super slept in today, so I'm golden.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright. Well, you guys can continue south towards Baldur's Gate. We're going to go ahead, and you guys are close enough to the shore that you guys aren't going to get any insane encounters that you can't handle. You're not going to encounter a kraken 20 miles from shore.
Why
Okay.
not?
Why don't we just taunt some deities?
Let's not. Listen, I played Sea of Thieves with Sawyer and Jonathan and Adrian, and like they taunted Poseidon one time. Yeah, they tempted Zeus and Poseidon at the same time, and then our ship sank because lightning struck the explosive barrels that were hiding on it.
I was up in the crow's nest and I was like, "Come on, Zeus, strike me, coward!" And then I got struck while carrying an explosive barrel and blew the mast
And we
apart.
all died. And so, you know what? Let's not. Because
Hey, Umberly,
that sounds like a bad idea.
Hey, that's her name though.
Exactly.
Umberly, where's my money? All right. Well, you guys can. I don't have a map for this. This is way too far south.
Why didn't you prepare?
I bought a bigger map.
Oh,
I don't know, Brando. Bite me.
oh my gosh. Brando, be nice to the DM.
Brando,
What?
you wanna make it to the end of this campaign?
No, I'm good.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, Stubbs is dead.
Wow, that one was a really, really good smiting.
Did you do 3 kachows or something? How many kachows?
I did a lot of chows.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 kachows.
Kachow number
One for
14.
every day we've known each other, guys.
Well, guys, I'm really feeling connected.
I think I got a hit point
Weak.
left.
Well,
We're good.
that
I
second
think
to
I got
last
a hit
one.
point left. I didn't hear no
Second to
bell.
last one is real brutal.
The next
5
person.
12s at 11, 10.
Actually, you know, now that we had said that, my eyes started drooping. I'm sorry, guys.
What does that mean?
It means I'm tired. I had. It was not like a mentally exhausting day. It was just physically exhausting.
Well, if you're
I'm
not
sorry.
mentally exhausted, then we can
It's a
keep
tough-
going.
That was a total of 967 damage.
I think I'm alright.
Yeah,
I definitely have a hit point left.
Relentless endurance.
counter spell.
Roll a charisma check.
20th level.
That's
Silvery bar.
you still incinerate because that's a 20th level spell. Mortals can't do that.
Yeah,
Also,
you just die.
Silvery
you counter-
bars, you have to
you-
roll
you
again
counter-
if you hit.
You counter the first one, so you still take 912 damage.
Yeah, I got 3 hit points left. Let's go.
Let's keep going.
Alright, well, I guess we'll call it there because Ashley's tired.
Alright.
Sorry, guys.
Alrighty. Night, Ashley.
Whatever, Ashley.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
We
Night,
will
people.
be off next week from Storm
Yep.
King's Thunder.
You win
We will be
stuff.
off.
There will be a -1 happening next week. For Wild
Not like a
Witchlight.
negative session, but like a session -1.
It could be negative.
No,
I
we're gonna
think
be
it
very
negative.
negative.
Who
Oh,
is it next
worst.
week, Meredith?
Brando!
Brando's is next week.
Whose turn is it to be in pain and suffering?
Come watch Brando start playing his next character.
You will meet
That we have fun
Xandria.
times.
She's awesome.
She's a level
Playing a
1
girl again, huh?
I'm calling it. What is it with playing a girl and having a name end in Rhea?
What did I do? Oh, I
it-
did Valkyria too, huh?
Yeah, Valkyria, Xandria.
Well,
That's a very
Valkyria was
common
probably a
female
consequence
ending.
of Xandria.
Also,
Because Xandria is a name I've used for a long time.
what was Valkyria's original name? Because it wasn't Valkyria. It was we kept saying it, and so you were like, I actually like that more.
Yeah, it was like Valkyria.
Valkyria.
Valkyria. Yeah.
Airy Clav.
Valkyria. Aericlav.
Eerie Clav, aw.
That sounds wrong.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
it
little
does.
fairy name.
That's not what it sounded like to me.
No, me neither.
Brandon will be playing his. I'm just gonna guess.
Paladin.
Amethyst Dragonborn Fighter. Calling it right now.
You're good?
No, I think he's going back to Paladin.
No, I'm not going Paladin.
What,
this time.
like you almost did with frickin' Tyranny of Dragons? I think I'll just play Paladin again. No, play something else.
I really like Paladins, though.
I know,
Paladins are super rad.
but spice it up, JJ.
Listen here, you little butt.
Variety is the spice of life, and you're not enjoying it.
Maybe I'll play a paladin for a while, be on the witch site.
You spice.
Wait,
You're
you
the
can't
DM.
play.
Technically,
play.
she
That's the
can
thing. Yeah,
play.
you can play
What are you guys talking about? I'm the DM, and I have already played a monk, a bard, a sorcerer, a barbarian,
Yeah,
and
Meredith
a
can play
fighter
whatever she wants.
warlock multi-class. Like, what are you talking
And a
about?
druid.
And a druid.
Yeah, Meredith gets to play whatever she wants to.
You don't even go here.
You don't even go here.
I just have a lot of feeling.
Okay. Brando's
like
next
it.
week. Come watch Brando do stuff.
Yep.
And then we'll be back the week after, right? The 17th?
Yeah, as
Should
far as I
be.
know.
Alright.
I think so.
Okay.
Well,
bye.
we will talk to everyone then.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.